Also, I want to give a huge shout out to Kayla, man. I wish her nothing but the best. She is not only a med student, but she's also a law student at the same time while doing her music career. Huge shout out to her.
We shall continue. I think she's 18 now, right? Oh, yeah, she's 18 now. So now that she's 18, I got that time of day. So, Bloodspeth, before we continue, are we sure we want to continue? I don't know how I believed it, man. She gave me the runaround so bad. Genuinely, she's 18 now, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. Genuinely, she would not give up the number.
All right, Jidion. So we went through and did all the Jidion coverage prior to this documentary coming out, because he obviously had that run-in with the police department and all the other stuff that's been going on for him. But in that hidden little stream that's been deleted, that everyone is now going back to again, Smaggle, look, 6-hour stream. I heard Diesel Patches found this thing, and he's going to cover it soon too, because this is a bad stream for Jidion. He looks like a complete jackass doing the genuinely bit for the first 2 hours. Then the Bloodspeth guy goes in to argue with him, and he starts defending his EDP coverage for another 2 hours. And the part we haven't seen yet is him going after the Kayla video that we will watch today for the very first time. Now, my criticism of Jidion right out the gate, the issue that I have with him, is twofold. One, he invited a pedophile into his Discord server for clout, for content, in my opinion. That's why I think he did it. But he definitely did it. It did. Now, Jidion's rebuttal to this is that the pedophile that he invited in there was a bad decision, and he's upset that he did it, but nothing bad necessarily happened specifically because of him. Additionally, he invited EDP in there so that his former fans could tell him how disappointed they were that their favorite YouTuber wants to be a molester and is a pedophile. That argument is terrible. There's really no defense that I could foresee. I haven't watched his new video yet, but I cannot imagine a defense that would make inviting people to a Discord server filled with children, inviting a pedophile to a Discord server filled with children. I don't think there's any defense for that under any circumstance. The second major critique of Jidion is that he worked with an actual 15-year-old girl while trying to get EDP445. All of his defenses saying like she's a clout chaser, she's in it for money, she's trying to boost her career, her social status, she wanted to meet EDP, she did this, we didn't want her to do that, I talked to her mother, she is 15 years old. She cannot be a part of this in any capacity. It is your job as the adult, again, 20, 21, 22, however old you were at the given, you're supposed to know better why a 15-year-old cannot be a participant in this in any capacity. I don't care that you told her to stop. I don't care that you wanted to take her account. I don't care that you talked to her mother. If her mother wanted her to keep talking to a pedophile, then fuck her too. This 15-year-old cannot be involved in any capacity, and any of the lies she told about you are probably just that, lies. I didn't listen to them. I wasn't really interested to hear how she'd slander you. Because you should expect that. You worked with a 15-year-old. That's what's going to happen when you work with a 15-year-old clout chaser. Now, you're reaping the reward, right? So those are my two critiques. Don't invite a pedophile to your Discord server. Don't work with a 15-year-old when you're trying to hunt a pedophile, okay? These are two very simple problems that I have that really don't have any possible solutions from him. There's other critiques. We'll see them all tonight. But at a baseline level, that's why I don't like Jidion. And here's how Jidion was talking about it prior to the documentary coming out.
He came over to my house about 2 years ago, and he interviewed me, and yeah, so I just want you to know, like, I just want to ask you, before we continue, are you sure you want to continue this 1,000%?
The other part is, I don't know if he saw the cut that I saw, but this was filmed like the day before I watched the final, what would basically be the final version of the video. I don't remember anything changing from the build that I watched. What was the date of this live stream? This live stream happened on June 24th. When was VidCon? This is like the same days. I saw this video at VidCon, and VidCon Anaheim 2026 was the 25th to the 27th. So unless something absolutely crazy happened, I would watch this video that you saw 2 days later at VidCon with a couple of YouTubers. So the build of the video that I saw is virtually indistinguishable from the one that released, and Jidion was really confident that he was going to look good coming out of it.
He came over to my house about 2 years.
We watched it on the 27th, so yeah. 3 days, I watched it 3 days after Jidion was like really happy about it.
He came over to my house about 2 years ago, and he interviewed me, and yeah, so I just want you to know, like, I just want to ask you, before we continue, are you sure you want to continue this?
Your Jidion take is the least controversial thing ever said on the internet. I think to adults, it is like a non-controversial argument. His children fans are like really militant to defend him on this one, and I don't really know why. Some people have overcommitted and like repeated all of Kayla's claims as if they're real and valid, but I'm not going to do that. She's retarded and made a video when she was fucking 16 years old. I don't really care what she had to say there. I don't trust her as a reliable narrator. She went up in the documentary. That was my first time watching Kayla was her saying that she's an opportunist. Okay, that's great. Disregarded. You don't actually have to speak to be a victim in this situation. You were 15 years old and people just seemingly were okay with working with you while you were hunting a pedophile. That should never have happened.
1,000%. Are you 1,000% sure you want to keep on asking some questions? I think the documentary. The documentary is gonna tell all.
The documentary is gonna tell all. And again, my cut was better. I just stacked these in the beginning, and I, like a psychopath, released an entire segment on this the day the documentary came out, so people could immediately go over and either validate or invalidate Jidion's claim.
You don't know a documentary is dropping soon, right?
EDP445 situation.
Yeah, the EDP445.
Awesome.
Yeah, like a psychopath. I put this out the same day.
Documentary is dropping, and in the documentary, Mike Klum, he came over to my house about 2 years ago, and he interviewed me, and so I just want you to know, like, I just want to ask you, before we continue, are you sure you want to continue this 1,000%? And I sent this call over to Mike Klum, and he's going to add it to the documentary. You know what's, Mike, I'm so sorry, Mike. We're going to have to give one little spoiler.
If you want to watch this, we're not going to cover it tonight, but again, we spend 2 hours of Jidion explaining how the Mike Klum documentary is going to save him and debating Bloodspeth in a circle about like whether he did anything wrong and really being kind of dismissive of questioning. So that was where Jidion was going into this. And now I've seen this before. I'm not really sure. This is some black guy. And that's not just some black guy as in like, oh, this is a black man. This is the content creator, some black guy, with a screenshot here that is supposedly from Kayla. Honestly, I put this in the docket. I don't know. I might come back to that. I might grab it again. I know where to find it. It's not really relevant to what I need. Maybe we'll go back. It might even be in Kayla's video. This is Jidion's response back to all of the criticism he's received following the Mike Klum document, including the Mike Klum document. I have no idea what to expect. I'm interested to see if he acts 1 HP. I'm interested to see if he spends his entire time debating Kayla or if he just kind of takes ownership. So let's take a look at it. Jidion response video on the Jidion Premium channel coming at you right now.
Yo, what's good, YouTube, man? So I want to address some claims that have been going on for a while.
So he's not very confident. He's coming off kind of submissive here. He's a little passive. Interesting angle.
And I also want to...
Again, I treat this guy like a used car salesman because that's really what he is in the form of a YouTuber. So all of this, in my opinion, is theatrics.
Good, YouTube, man. So I want to address some claims that have been going on for a while, and I also want to address some claims that were made specifically from Kayla in the new Mike Klum documentary about EDP, and I want to give context and clear up things, but in no way do I want any hate to be sent towards Kayla, even though there are lies being said about me.
Bro, why are you putting an even though statement in your disavowal of hate? Listen, I know Kayla is a lying sack of shit, but please do not fuck with her. It'll fuck over my reputation.
I wish nothing but the...
Yeah, dude,
to be...
I don't need... The qualifier really isn't necessary there.
I want to give context and clear up things.
It just shows that he's mad.
But in no way do I want any hate to be sent towards Kayla. Even though there are lies being said about me, I wish nothing but the best for her. And I ask that none of you guys send any hate.
And you know what? There probably are plenty of lies being said about him. I'll acknowledge that that's probably true. I haven't watched Kayla's video nor the interview. We'll be watching it for the first time tonight, as I said previously. That's kind of what you get for working with a 15-year-old, though, and that's kind of the expectation. You kind of walked into that one, buddy.
Hate to her whatsoever at all. So without any further ado, let's get into it.
I feel like I was a victim of EDP, but mainly a victim
Oh, he's loading this in the very beginning. All right, let's see what you did.
of
If I can end this entire segment by going, yeah, but you worked with a 15-year-old to hunt a pedophile, Jidion did not do his job. That's going to be my response. I'm telling you right now. My response to everything I see here is going to be, yeah, but you worked with a 15-year-old to hunt a pedophile. And if he can't beat that, I don't really know what's going to happen.
Jidion. They collect.
Stop pausing. Okay, I'm throwing you out of the chat, but thank you.
never once told me to go straight to law enforcement.
I feel like I am a victim of Jidion because he encouraged me to keep talking to a pedophile.
They also instructed me to keep messaging EDP, which was incredibly draining.
Yes, Jidion was encouraging me to continue messaging him.
I wasn't allowed to report anything to the cops until the day of the sting.
I just think that...
Yeah, none of this stuff matters. None of these are really the issues.
He should have told me to block EDP.
In fact, I think Mike Klum has done him no wrong. Mike Klum added parts specifically to the video to contradict her statements that she gives.
But he didn't.
Jidion on a phone call even told me not to report anything to the police because a private case was being built up behind the scenes.
Jidion is a very selfish, greedy, and a scam artist.
I mean, that one might be true. I don't know.
Type of person. Now, me personally, am I an opportunist? Yes, I am. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Interesting to play that immediately and cut her off there. That's a fun clip from Jidion.
Personally, am I an opportunist? Yes, I am. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
So the claims
That's a really easy one.
are that I facilitated a predator to come inside of my Discord channel, which allowed Kayla to be groomed. The other claims is that I forced and pressured her into keep on being in contact with EDP.
So you see what's happening, right? You see the scam here. So he's addressing her specifically instead of the baseline claim that normal people would have an issue with. We're going to get super in depth here. We have to argue with the 15-year-old who made the video 2 years ago. Yeah.
And the third claim is that I forced and demanded that she not go to the police, even though that she was talking.
So the structure here is very simple. It's this is the thing we see when people overextend, right? I'm going to respond to the worst possible things. So when I turn around and go, yeah, I did invite a pedophile to my Discord server, and well, yeah, I did kind of work with a 15-year-old, but I shouldn't have done that. That's now no longer a cancelable offense, or quote unquote, or like a significant action that's taken place because it's lesser than the hyperbolized one. Hyperbole. It's not as good. It's not as bad as the hyperbole that he's fighting against. The straw man, I guess.
The EDP. So we're going to knock them all out, and I'm going to address everything. So first, let's address the claim that EDP met Kayla from my Discord channel.
To be clear, I thought this one was accurate, so there might be some yardage for him to gain here.
She was a minor at the time, but now she is 19 years old. So let's address that.
Kayla Hoskins is the victim being referenced in the sting operation, and she's not a decoy. Like Skeeter said, this one is for real. But how did she meet EDP445? Well, she was a huge fan of Jidion, and she was in his Discord server. EDP, after being invited by Jidion to his public server full of children, noticed her profile, found her Instagram connected to it, and messaged her.
Now, the reason why people believe that EDP met her through my Discord is because...
Well, because you invited a pedophile into your Discord, one of your fans. That is true that maybe she reached out to him prior, and if you show evidence for that, I could say like that could definitely be the case. It's not really the point, but yes, that is a point to be made.
I was under the impression that's how it happened. And
what? Oh, so this is like one of those things that dude, Turkey Tom and the drama YouTubers are bad because they didn't have access to information that you literally didn't know existed. Oh, okay. That's what? Wait, why would you concede that? That
EDP met her through my Discord is because I was under the impression that's how it happened.
Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's things that has he not outright said that? Did he not get used as a source for this?
And I'm the one who put out the statement that EDP found her through my Discord.
Nick, would you consider opioids? I'm completely at a loss for words right now.
Kayla thought she could go after Jidion, but what she didn't realize is that he is genuinely a multi-millionaire.
Dude, the reason why people think this is because I said that it happened. So he literally at the 11th hour found a piece of evidence that he could use to make it not his problem.
When EDP joined my Discord when he was about to do the interview with us, he didn't join, but he found a girl in my Discord, right? And in her Discord, she has her Instagram. So EDP, being the Rizzler that he is, he slides into her DMs and he initiates contact with her.
The thing is, though, and the part that I don't get here, is the concession that he's already invited a pedophile into his Discord server. And he thinks even Jidion, for years, thought it was so likely that it must have been because of his action that's taken place. What are we doing here? Splitting hairs over this? You invited a pedophile and one of your fans got like talked to a pedophile. Like this is what?
The reason why I gladly took the blame for EDP meeting her through my Discord, because at the time, I truly believed that's how he found her, and I wanted to take accountability for my role in this occurring. But as it turns out, Kayla herself in the documentary stated that she had already been messaging EDP before I had even ever added him in my own Discord.
My name is Kayla Hoskins, and in June...
Dude, Jidion found out yesterday. 2 days ago, yesterday. And he's like, oh God, I've got my defense.
2023.
This is crazy.
I received an Instagram DM from EDP445, otherwise known as Bryant.
Dude.
I first replied to EDP because I always reply to anyone who
Yeah, it's probably not a good policy.
messages me. And I didn't know who he was, but I freaked out because he told me he was... And sooner rather than later, he started sending very flirtatious messages.
See, I'm looking for timestamps because isn't her argument that EDP reached out to her? Why would I selectively choose to believe aspects of her story?
A while later, Jidion added EDP into his Discord, filled with kids, for a Q&A.
See, this is a problem for me. I don't like this evidence. I assume he's going to show some screenshots. Yeah, we're getting screenshots, so keep that in mind. But her argument here is that she reached out to... I'm sorry, EDP reached out to her, and a while later, Jidion started covering him, and then that was a thing. But if we're to believe everything that, like, Jidion believes, she sought out EDP. So this, like, this whole thing is a lie.
And then...
But again, what I don't understand here is why was Jidion not able to understand this earlier? If he's the guy who's hunting EDP445, she has provided screenshots to him, and he has access to a calendar. How could Jidion not have known prior to this that the messages were for before he invited EDP to the server? He had access to presumably all of this for years.
When I told people like in the server that EDP texted me, Jidion quickly knew about it because his manager told him.
So EDP was added into my Discord server to do an interview on June 21st, and he was...
So this is what we needed. This is the time zone.
...banned that same exact day because he never came up to actually do the interview because he wanted to get paid last minute. And even though I had 70,000 people in my live...
Why is he talking about how unfortunate it was that EDP cucked content?
Stream.
Why are we brushing past this? You invited a pedophile to your Discord server.
He was added into my Discord server to do an interview on June.
He wasn't added in. You invited him. Look, listen to the way he talks here.
So EDP was added into my...
He was not added in. Can you join this Discord server? That's fucking you.
My Discord server to do an interview on June 21st. And he was banned that same exact day.
Okay, so they kicked him pretty quick. Let's see the timeline on that one.
Because he never came up to actually do the interview because he wanted to get paid last minute. And even though I had 70,000 people in my live stream, I'm not going to...
He probably viewed, in my opinion, he probably viewed that as an optics hit that he couldn't afford.
...pay a pedophile to interview him. Either he wants to interview or...
Dude, Jidion, when he's asked to pay a pedophile for an interview versus Jidion when he has to work with a 15-year-old. I'm sorry, I just don't think that you really have the grounds to scoff at this.
Doesn't. So I was not about to pay that man.
All right, my nigga. So here's the deal. We ain't doing no goddamn interview until I'm fucking compensated, my nigga. You feel me? Like, I don't give a fuck. You know? I deserve...
Yeah, I get this. I don't need to hear him say the N-word every 3 seconds.
It's a lot of... And also, here's the message log of all the things that he said in my Discord. And I know it's a lot of stuff. But yeah, so that's all he said in my Discord. And he was promptly banned that same exact day. Now,
wait, why doesn't he say how long he was there? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's 7 hours. It's 7 hours. He was in the... Dude... And first of all, he doesn't need to be talking in the Discord to be a danger. This is a pedophile that was running fucking loose in your Discord who could DM anybody who's in there for 7 hours. This looks terrible. Why did you do this? Dude, was your stream 7 hours long and you're like, oh, I gotta get rid of that pedophile? Like, again, he's already confessed that he should have just did a private call, brought him in, and brought in fans individually. That would just be too much work, I imagine. I don't know what's happening here. Why is he doing this?
Of all the things that he said in my Discord, and I know it's a lot of stuff.
7 hours is that long? Well, I mean, for context, I would probably say any amount of allocated time where you invite a pedophile to hang out in your Discord server and talk to you on stream. It's probably like too many. That's too many hours. But 7 is definitely egregious.
But yeah, so that's all he said in my Discord, and he was promptly banned that same exact day.
Would you refer to that as promptly? I think promptly is like another. Does he know the screenshot guy is doing this to him?
Now, on June 23rd, that is the day that Kayla...
Dude, 7 hours is a whole school day? That's a crazy way to explain it.
At least went public in my Discord server, telling people in the Discord that EDP was talking to her.
So you're telling me that Jidion, knowing that she talked to him for multiple days prior, couldn't parse that, oh, wait, this didn't happen because of the server?
She was saying, hey, is this the real EDP account? Because if it is, he just messaged me. Now, I know you guys are saying... Jidion, that says deleted user. How do you know that that's her? Well,
I don't think it matters.
I
actually wasn't saying that. I don't think it matters.
A lot of digging through the Discord server, and this is some evidence to show that it's her because we have old screenshots.
I believe it. I believe you literally. I'm going to allocate so much charitability to the stuff here. I believe him totally.
And everything. But to fully show you that this deleted user is her, she actually posted a photo of her ID photo on the Discord server saying how much she hated her photo. So yeah, this is for sure her. Keep in mind, she's the only one who alleges that EDP hit her up from my Discord server. Nobody else has ever came out saying that EDP hit them up from my Discord server.
I don't understand this. So if you invite a pedophile into a room and like luckily no one else gets groomed, that makes it okay? You endangered your entire server. Would he deny that? Would he deny saying he endangered his entire server?
So out of the 130,000 people...
And you can't really even call it a walkback to still condemn him for this because he didn't even know about it. He found out like 2 days ago that he didn't do this, and he's acting all high and mighty about it now. He literally lived the last 2 years of his life thinking he caused this because it's an actual reasonable thing to assume when you invite a pedophile into a server full of children.
She was the only one, and she goes public with...
Yeah, this is like, guys, I got lucky. Don't be mad at me.
But 2 days later, after we did the interview with EDP, and she's telling the Discord...
By the way, he should have been able to pick this up.
That EDP's talking with her. So one of the members in my Discord said, send a screenshot. And for some reason, Kayla says, I'll send one real zoomed in for you. And she zooms it in only on the sup that he said. And to show that this really is him, when she showed us the messages.
So this is where I'm going to really start probably laying into Jidion. So now this is like the 15-year-old girl lied to us shit. I don't have any sympathy for you on this front. Yeah, that's what they do. She's 15 years old.
As you guys can see, EDP said sup. Now, I am going to be real. I do not 100% know if anything was said before that sup. I am going to go off of her word. She says that EDP hit her up first, but I do find it a little...
She is a 15-year-old potential clout chaser and still a victim of EDP445 that you were working with. Like, I mean, yeah, that's what 15-year-olds do.
A little weird that she zoomed in on that sup when someone asked for a screenshot. Now, when she first went public in my Discord...
What we're building to is that she lied and that she reached out to EDP first. Like, that's the buildup. That's the payoff. I mean, he's been doing this for like 2 streams now or whatever. Or like 2 pieces of content that we've watched. So like, I know what he's going to say. I just don't know why it matters.
Server about talking to EDP. Random members in my server were telling her to block him, telling her to get away, report him, and just telling her...
Wow, it seems like they were more proactive than your team.
To just stop being in contact with him because he's a predator. And every time somebody would tell her something about stop communicating with him, she never replied to those comments. She also made these posts in the Discord asking users if she should...
Are we really going to like attack a 15-year-old for chasing clout?
Troll him. And then she also puts in there, should I be a decoy? Should I do a catch a predator? Nobody replied to that message. Now, keep in mind, all these...
Dude, so all of these red flags already existed in your Discord server and you talk to her anyway? Why would you ever even take this why would you ever even engage with this person if they're saying stuff like this already? Because this is like should I be a decoy should I do a catch a predator? This is like a fucking immediate red flag to avoid this person at all costs. Or did your moderator only see the message that said sup and go, oh, this is gonna be great for content? Like, these are all things that you should have been privy to before working with her in any capacity.
Well, catch a predator. Nobody replied to that message. Now, keep in mind.
Yeah, this is bizarre.
All these messages that she had posted in my Discord were nearly 2 weeks before I even knew about the situation.
When I told people, like, in the server.
It's your job to know about it. When you find, like, when you decide to chat with her, you should know all of this. This is stuff you need to look at.
That EDP texted me. Jidion quickly knew about it because his manager told him.
And also, I have no idea how long they were talking previous to when she put these messages in my Discord server. I just can't confirm that. Now, fast forward on June 28th. So this is 5 days after she first went public in my Discord server saying that she was talking to EDP.
To be clear, before anybody says anything, I don't think Tom did anything wrong in his coverage. That video is accurate to the time it was posted. Whether this is accurate or not, which I'm leaning on believing it is, I don't think Tom's done anything wrong with his coverage.
Users and my public VC of a Discord of 130,000 people that she was talking to EDP.
There were 130,000 people in a chat with a pedophile for 7 hours. Like, he keeps trying to throw these numbers out there to make it sound better. It just sounds way worse to me. Even if 1% of those people were minors, that's insane.
Of a Discord of 130,000 people.
That's crazy.
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
Okay guys, so genuinely, this 15-year-old genuinely wasn't acting safely, so I genuinely saw an opportunity to genuinely get a bag
Beckett,
and
thank you for the
genuinely become
raid.
a multimillionaire.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
That she was talking to EDP. And this is what the users in that VC told her when she was telling them that she was talking to a predator and that she's underage.
In the text messages, do you state your age?
Yes.
Okay,
like,
good.
Clearly and multiple times?
Bro.
Yeah.
Why did they host an interview with the 15-year-old girl in a Discord talk room? What is this? Is this a stage or a general VC? What the fuck? Dude, who is moderating your server? What is this?
Was talking to a
This is a fucking crazy video.
predator and that she's
yeah, dude, do we have like, we have kids interviewing kids?
Underage.
In the text messages, do you state your age?
Yes.
Okay,
like,
good.
clearly and multiple times?
Dude, it sounds like there's like this is the council of children in Jidion's Discord server.
Yeah.
And he like...
His fucking mod recorded the call? Bro, fire this moderator immediately. This is insane. A moderator recorded this?
Yeah, I mean, that's straight up
It's
wild.
insane.
You can just send this shit to the FBI tip line if you want.
And again, after all of these people told her that she should stop talking with him and go to law enforcement, she just never responded to them.
Dude, so a bunch of kids in my Discord told him to go to law enforcement, but she wanted to talk to me, so I talked to her. What? How could you blame every other... Like, what is happening here? I can't believe this 15-year-old treated you so poorly, Jidion.
I mean, what are you going to do from here? You're going to, like, call the police? Okay.
Yeah. By the way, also, this is, like, supposed to be, like, heartfelt advice, and he's like, what are you going to do, call the cops, bro?
Yeah, but I guess I'm trying to get more evidence, though, and then I need to get, like, I don't know.
Now, fast forward to when I found out about this whole situation.
So this is the part where he shuts it down immediately?
When I first got on the call with her, I let her know I didn't feel comfortable with her talking with a predator, with her being underage.
Damn, man, that's awesome. By the way, this is like, you can't convince me this isn't post hoc rationalization. Maybe he said it, maybe he didn't, maybe he didn't feel it, maybe he did. But bro, I'm glad you felt that way. So what happened? If you truly felt that way, what happened?
I let her know I didn't feel comfortable with her talking with a predator, with her being underage.
Yeah, okay, so that ended, right? So this never moved forward?
So I came up with some clever ideas to where we could switch off and I could take over communication and she wouldn't have to.
And then when she said no, you dropped the entire situation, right?
Here's one of those examples that I gave her.
Maybe we could say something like, hey, my parents switched providers and I couldn't get my number, so this is my new one. And then it'd be a number that we could text through.
And granted,
and dude, he's sitting here like, guys, I was caught off guard. I didn't know she was like this. Meanwhile, every red flag has been presented to him, and he just keeps going along with it. This is insane. If the minute she says, no, I won't hand over the account, then that's it. You've got to get her out of here, report what you can, and move on. Do not touch this with a 10-foot pole. It will come back to bite you.
In that call, she did
and she's like in danger. You can't be a part of that.
Agree that that was a good idea, but she never gave over the communication to me nor Skeeter.
And so that's where you dropped it off, right?
Now, I really don't know why she never really wanted to give us over either the information for us to continue.
Really? You don't know why? Even now? You have no idea, Jidion, why that might have happened to you?
Talking to him, or even just saying that her number was messed
Dude, he's lying here. I mean, I don't know. How else could you read this? He's just lying.
up so we could talk to him on a different number.
It's because she's 15.
But when going through her messages in my Discord, I did find this thread of her, and I'm gonna just let you guys hear it. So someone in my Discord...
Is this whole video post-hoc rationalization by finding any dirt he could possibly use to discredit her? Is that all this is?
Rudely tells her that...
Am I supposed to believe that he knew any of this prior to a month ago? You taking credit for clout chasing a predator? Nah, bro. I meant it like I'm not gonna go to trial after trial to not get credited. He's literally going to jail because of me. I'm saving these streets. Stop. Wow. This is a crazy message, Jidion. Why did you keep working with her?
Credit for clout chasing a predator. She replies and said, no, I meant like I'm not going to go to trial after trial to not get credited. He's literally going to...
By the way, she's referring to trial as trail here. And she typed it like that twice. She doesn't know how to spell it, bro.
Jail because of me. I'm saying...
Jidion is trying to prove right now that he's got this locked and loaded. Like he's got the fucking game, set, match, kill switch here. But he's just showing a bunch of messages that should have pushed him out of this situation sooner.
Saving these streets. Stop. Also, she responded to somebody who rudely told her that...
What the fuck is this screenshot?
That all she wanted was clout. And she said, if another YouTuber is going to make clout off of my situation, so am I.
Very good, Jidion. So why did you work with her?
TF, that's wrong to take full credit off of something. You're just too young to realize it.
That's great, Jidion. Why did you work with the 15-year-old girl who was writing this in your Discord server?
And I know it's deleted user on deleted user, so I'm going to show you guys that at least this one is specifically hers. Somebody that lives in a different time zone as her, but as you guys can see...
Dude, I believe you. I don't need to see the evidence. I believe it's totally her. So why did you work with her?
The thing is this isn't about a clout situation because it's really a tragic one.
Okay, so he's just like evil. Dude, why is it, what is this? What is he obviously thinks it's a clout thing. He obviously thinks it. Why? If he can't be honest with me in the video takedown of Kayla, what am I supposed to get from this?
Yeah. So that's just the show.
What's insane is that he keeps using her talking as clout as an attack. Oh, sorry, talking about clout as an attack, but all it proves is the 15-year-old is more honest than he is. Damn, Beckett, that's true.
That this was 100% her saying this.
And again, yes, Skeeter in the documentary says it was for clout too, so I just don't understand.
And the crazy thing is this isn't about a clout situation because
you definitely think it is. That's what you've been kind of insinuating the entire time.
It's really a tragic one. This man was talking to who he knew to be a 15-year-old girl, and he continued having sexual conversation.
And you were talking to what you knew was a 15-year-old girl, and then you just continued to like deal with all of these things. Hey, can we get the messages? No. Hey, you shouldn't Photoshop yourself and send him CSAM material that you've created in your Photoshop. Hey, can I talk to your mom? Hey, like, I mean, these are all jump off points, brother. You've got to come up with something.
Commentator of the year, the best commentator of the year.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrible and EDP.
Yeah, like a clout chaser has met a clout chaser and is completely dumbfounded on how this could have happened to him.
He should be thrown under the jail cell. And in my first call with her, after I checked up on her to make sure that she was okay, I even let her know that I wanted her to be a ghost in this entire situation. And don't worry about your privacy and everything, Kayla. You're gonna be a ghost in all of this. The only people that I wanted to know that she was personally involved in this and that she had been...
Who is that to protect? This is a real question, Jidion, and I want an honest answer. Was she a ghost to protect her, or was she a ghost to protect you? Because she shouldn't have been involved at all. And her even stating that she needs to be involved needs to be a non-starter. You need to make a an easy call to remove yourself from that situation. Any normal person would do that. Any person who's not a cloud-obsessed piece of shit would do that. But when you're saying that she's a ghost and her name's not going to be known in public for this, is that to protect your reputation because you know this is something that could hurt you? Or is that to protect her? Or it could be both. It could be both. But I think one of those things is probably a big factor in your decision.
The only people that I wanted to know that she was personally involved in this and that she had been talking to him is her parents, which I also told them.
Sure, you're aware of, like, you know, everything that's happening.
Yes, my daughter always communicates to me.
Dude, what the fuck is this response video? We are, dude. Okay, then it might be child abuse. Is that what you want me to say? Dude, we're showing evidence that the mother was okay with you working on a sting with her 15-year-old daughter. What the fuck do you... I thought this video was going to be better than this.
Her parents, which I also told them.
Sure, you're aware of, like, you know, everything that's happening.
Yes, my daughter always communicates to me.
This is like Consuela from Family Guy. No, doggy afuera.
I think she considers me her best friend.
My daughter considers me her best friend. Okay, dude. What is Jidion? What the fuck is this?
Oh, that's awesome. And B, law enforcement. I didn't want anybody else and nor the world to know that this minor was talking to EDP.
Dude, that is immediately a huge red flag. Are we going to find out that was never even her mother or something? Like, even if that, I don't know. That is a fucking major red flag, dude. How did you not Dude, I'm sorry. If you're seeing anything other than dollar signs here, I don't know what it is. You're just not cut out for this. You're either a clout demon and you're at the expense of other people and you're not cut out for this, or you're literally mentally retarded and you're not cut out for this.
Oh, that's awesome. And B, law enforcement. I didn't want anybody else.
Like, good for you. You're getting catches, man. But this is something you've got to fucking concede on. If you can't concede on this in the year of 2026, then you've learned fucking nothing from the situation, and you're more worried about your own reputation than you are hunting the pedophiles that you've dedicated the rest of your time on here to doing.
And nor the world to know that this minor was talking to EDP. That's why me and Skeeter wanted to take over communication.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think we should, like, I'll be like, yo, could you give us your information? We'll give it right back to you. You could change it. We just don't feel comfortable with conducting the investigation.
And all this stuff is supposed to look like, oh, he didn't feel comfortable doing this, but he did it anyway. Who cares?
With an actual...
Dude, what? I mean, realistically, I'm not trying to compare this to actually being a pedophile, but the way that EDP is like, oh, I was going to talk to her, but then I blocked her, but then I unblocked her, but I was thinking of not going, but I went anyway. It's like, at the end of it, EDP showed up there and asked for the cupcake. At the end of this, you worked with a 15-year-old girl. I don't care about the mechanics that got you there. I don't care that you had second thoughts. A lot of the pedophiles that you're talking about have second thoughts all the time. They're pedophiles. It's still bad. Working with a 15-year-old is still bad.
15-year-old talking to him.
Yeah, basically. Or she can get him to, like, text her, and we can set up, like, a text now account.
And well, yeah, just set up a new one, yeah.
And even though I wasn't doing preg catching back then, I even knew that cases like this could take a while.
What?
So we had actually made a pact.
I kind of assumed he'd been doing this for a while. He just took this on? This was just he didn't even do this back then? Jidion! What the fuck was the plan here? What? That's why he had to call Skeeter. He never did this before? Then why did you invite a pedophile to your Discord server if you weren't doing this? It was literally just for content.
Insulting me viciously on Twitter.
EDP also said, "What about the girl that messaged me?" And Jidion has a parallel on that.
Bro, I thought he was a pedophile hunter, and that was like a fucking thing he was doing, and it was stupid, it didn't make any sense. He literally just did that for content. Holy shit, dude.
Then I even knew that cases like this could take a while. So we had...
What did you know that from? Talking to jackass Skeeter Gene? Because he just sold you out too.
I actually made a pact that we weren't going to...
Bro, this was just a Tuesday for him. Wow. You know what, honestly? This makes it better and worse. It makes more sense why he made so many mistakes here, because it's literally the first time he ever did it. The bad part is it's indefensible.
Go public with anything about the EDP case.
Yeah, like all I've learned, I think like my argument in my head that I've concocted that this guy is just a clout hungry fucking demon. I mean, I just feel like more like everything he says makes me think this is more accurate.
Until EDP was arrested. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Jidion, literally in a cupcake costume confronting EDP, and you posted that on your Instagram. So how could you not want anybody to know about it? Only reason why I posted that is because on August 27th, Kayla had texted me saying that
dude, you know, it's crazy. The 15-year-old fucked you over. Yeah, that's what they do, Jidion.
Detectives told
the 15-year-old shouldn't have been involved at this point, Jidion.
Told her that it was okay for her to post a video to talk about the situation.
Really? Did you talk to the detective about it? Or did you just take the 15-year-old's word about it?
Which, looking back on now,
Shut the fuck up, dude.
It was pretty weird. And
no,
I personally highly doubt that a detective
fuck off, bro.
Would tell a minor to come out and make a YouTube
Oh yeah, the veil of hindsight is so strong.
Video about a situation with a predator. But nonetheless, Kayla went public first about this entire situation.
Who the fuck is Kayla? You're a huge YouTuber. You posting this on your Instagram is infinitely going to be seen more and do infinite more damage to the case than whatever the fuck she posted.
Not only going public with it, but also dropping the chat logs as well.
Dude, Blip Blop Glom Glom fucking tweeted something out, so I guess I have to drop it on my fucking stream of 3,800 people.
Hello. My name is Kayla, and
dude, putting her face when she was 15 in this video makes it so much worse. This makes it so much fucking worse, dude. Because she just looks so young.
Fortunately, EDP's victim. I am 16, I'm turning 17, and EDP first started talking to me when I was 15. He messaged me first, and I told him my age, and he didn't block me.
So that is the only reason why me and Skeeter went public with it afterwards, because everybody already knew.
Jidion, this is a screenshot. This screenshot, ooh, it doesn't have the date on it. Oh, I was going to say, like, couldn't you have just... All right, credit to you. It doesn't have the date on it.
He messaged...
It just seems like this girl gave them nothing to work with. She was constantly uncooperative. They offered her several times to get away from the story, but yet couldn't identify that she was a clout chaser. And now they're literally crying their big blue tears right now. Jidion's like, oh no, I can't believe we got played. It's like, dude, am I supposed to believe that you guys are like actually this incompetent?
Me first.
That you actually thought this was okay?
And I told him my age, and he didn't block me.
So that is the only reason why me and Skeeter went public with it afterwards, because everybody already...
Because this tiny little channel on a video I've never heard about, even to this day. I had to tweet it. I had to post this online.
Already knew that we were involved in the situation, so we let them know, hey, this is what happened. But the plan from the beginning...
He's only 22? Yeah, Alex Rosen was 21. We still shit on him for his fuck up on EDP. We're gonna fuck up this guy too in terms of like shitting on him for this. 100%. Yes. This is a totally justified thing to go after. 21, 22, I don't care how old Jidion is here. You shouldn't be working with a 15-year-old. You should know this is a wrong thing to do.
Was to make sure that this all goes through and that EDP was arrested.
The screenshot was from a Friday in June by the looks of things, so it's either the 16th or the 23rd. I'd say it's the 23rd because when she posted it in his Discord, but that's just a guess. Yeah.
Then we were going to post about it. And to prove that to you guys, here's an IG live that I did the day that we caught EDP that someone screen recorded, where we didn't let anybody know who we caught. All we said was that we caught somebody big.
Y'all know what we do. We would tell you guys who we just caught, but legally we can't. But
it's just so funny, dude. Guys, legally we can't. We'll fuck up the case. Oh, well, she posted this on her channel. Let's just blast it out to everybody.
It's big. The person that we're talking about, he talked to a real underage person, but we can't say who he is, but you guys will find out very, very, very soon.
Wait, I'm confused. I thought you guys were waiting because it could be a... Dude, Jidion in the current video.
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the $5.
You caught that? Did you clock that? So Jidion in current day said, we knew this could take a really long time. Jidion in the video is like, this is going to be coming to you very, very soon. This doesn't sound like you're trying to do somebody a favor because of legality or something. This sounds like, oh, we're going to get home, edit this shit, and we're going to make a fucking ton of money. Is that how anyone else is perceiving it?
Maybe a couple years.
Possibly a couple years. Like,
hold on. It's coming to you real soon. And then Skeeter's like, actually, man, it might be a couple of years from now. This is awkward. I don't know, bro.
Very soon.
Maybe a couple years.
Possibly a couple years. Like, that's how bad this is. But again,
bro, what is this? It's coming very soon. Could be a couple of years from now.
To be known that I don't want any hate to be sent towards Kayla at all. She is a young woman. And genuinely, I would.
Nick just started insulting me viciously.
Dude, is he just, when he's saying genuinely, is that him lying? Kudos to Jidion for naming his exclusive predator catching content after his first and biggest pedo case that he completely fucked up. Yeah, I've been saying that. It's insane. Thank you, Toast.
I want her to move past this, man. You know, that's why I didn't want her name to be out there or her name to be associated with this because. Bro, nobody wants to be known as the person who got groomed by EDP. About a year ago, she dropped a video titled, "What Jidion Did Will Shock You." And this is what she had to say.
When I realized something was wrong, I spoke to a moderator in Jidion's Discord server, who happened to be—
Dude, I cannot stress this enough. Instead of replying to the criticism that's all over Twitter, we are going to spend a significant portion of this video responding back to a minor who has literally, I'm not even kidding, under 10,000 views. Whatever, I have not watched this video because it's literally not relevant to any of the criticism, but we are going to spend a sizable chunk of this video responding to something nobody's ever seen before.
someone I was kind of besties with at the time, but for her own privacy and safety, I won't say her name. I explained the situation, and soon everyone in the voice call started asking questions. Someone told Insight about what happened, and he ended up joining the voice call as well, and asked me if I wanted to be bait.
So I'm gonna
Bro, is the moderator? Alright, I wonder if Jidion throws this guy under or he defends him. Let's see.
Give her the benefit of the doubt. When she made this video, it was already 2 years removed from the whole situation. So maybe she forgot how that conversation really went. But do you guys remember that VC call that I had showed you guys earlier where it was a bunch of people? That's the VC call that she's alluding to. And
so this is what Beckett was saying. The moderator recorded this call, the Council of Children.
In that VC call, it was actually Kayla's idea to where she wanted to be the bait. And the people in the VC were coming up with ideas to get EDP to come out in person. And then Kayla decided to give herself up as tribute. I'll play the clip.
Do like the first meeting and
Jidion, she's 15 years old in this clip. Like, yeah, this sounds like what a 15-year-old would think. This seems kind of on brand.
and they not approach him
Right.
in public.
Like in public,
and then get his
yeah.
confidence,
Nick
and then
just
like
started insulting me
and then like
viciously
get
on
him in
Twitter.
traffic.
It's crazy how much EDP and Jidion have in common, like refusing to take accountability for their actions.
Tribute is a fucking crazy way to word this.
Yeah.
I'm actually just blown away how bad this is. I didn't think we would spend this much of the segment on this. We might have to split this in half. We might have to split my split segment again.
Real.
So that would be like
You still have to get a little.
Listen,
to be honest, I don't mind doing it, and I don't think my parents would mind.
And you'll see here how.
Wait, whoa!
Like get him in traffic.
Lure him to a hotel,
Right.
yeah.
So hold on. He just said it's her idea to use herself as bait. All these people are speculating, saying we need to entrap this guy. Like that's our goal. And she's like, I guess I could do it.
Real.
So that would be like.
You still have to get a little.
Listen,
to be honest, I don't mind doing it, and I don't think my parents would mind.
And you'll see here how not only the members in the VC call.
I can't believe this clout demon tricked you.
Shut that down completely, but also the mod that she says offered her the role of being bait also shut it down.
Inside, I have an idea.
don't know.
Regardless of
I
how
don't
you
know.
feel,
It would be
shit,
real. That's
Yeah.
Dude, they shut it down definitively. People are like, I don't know, man. Seems like a bad idea.
really a risk. Like high key, I don't.
Yeah.
Do
Even
not do that under any circumstances.
okay,
Wait,
listen.
what?
Because you're
I had a
Yeah, you shouldn't actually physically be there.
I'm
Yeah.
taller
Yeah,
than
you would be
her.
subjecting.
I bingo bango bongo.
I-
So if you had access to all of this and you knew she wanted to be a live, like, tribute, after this happens, when you consult this moderator who
Nick just
informs
started
you,
insulting me viciously on Twitter.
why did you reach out to her at all?
Technically, they would
Especially
be
since he talks
subjecting
about
you
weapons.
to.
Also, why does a moderator have a groomed, potentially groomed child in a Discord call speculating on what their next line of, like, what the next thing they need to do is? Why wouldn't you just, like, why is this 15-year-old allowed to just be in a room full of people talking about a pedophile sting? Isn't that kind of inappropriate? To be in a huge voice chat with the moderator of your server chatting about this at all? Isn't this insanely inappropriate?
Pedophile.
Yeah, like, this is the war room. What am I watching?
So
Yeah, dude, every moment I'm watching this, shut it down, 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 please shut it down. Yeah, Jidion's not even there yet. That means that after the war room council, they still go forward with this.
I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt and say that she's just misremembering it because it was a long time removed, and I don't think she meant any ill will.
I don't even believe this. I don't believe this at all. I think that he totally thinks she did it on purpose.
Or maliciously.
I gotta watch this, bro, because we have him a month ago going over the exact same video. I need to hear how he sounded a month ago, bro, in comparison to this video. Because if he has a completely different take on this, it's gonna be so funny. He was heated as fuck when he watched this a month ago. So we'll see.
Lied like that, but yes, this is the evidence. I just want to put that out there to clear the air, especially for my former mod inside. And sadly, but also weirdly, this was not the only time that Kayla was trying to be an IRL decoy to meet
Is this going to be more evidence, bro? Like, more evidence of things that he should have seen as red flags?
EDP in person. Since she never gave us the logins nor let us do the plan that we had of switching out the communication, I instead thought of the idea of getting an adult decoy. So that way when EDP came to meet, we can have an adult decoy there.
What do you mean the idea of getting an adult decoy? That is the only thing you could have possibly done. There is no stratosphere where you were stupid enough to ever consider bringing her.
Now, I had asked her to send me some photos of her, and she sent me these photos right here. With these photos...
Whoa, let's see what that looked like.
I had asked her to send me some photos of her, and she...
Can you send me some pics of you? No weird shit. Dude, what a weird way. Can you send me pics of you? No weird shit. Skull emoji, skull emoji. What? I am not insinuating there's anything that he meant by this, but this looks terrible. Just like, it's an insane thing to grab. I mean, I could do their makeup if you want any girl with bangs and eyeliner to look like me. She seems pretty on for it, like that she would be willing to help. And then that's her.
She sent me these photos right here. With these photos, we found an actress that looks fairly similar to her. So I just find it weird that she's saying that we were forcing her to keep on talking to EDP when we're jumping through all these different hoops. I mean, if we can find it.
Oh, dude, somebody in my chat, they're using her photos for a fake decoy. Listen, this is gonna blow your fucking mind if you're just joining us. She was essentially the decoy the entire time. She was an actual live, if you're just joining us, an actual live 15-year-old was the source of the screenshots used in the second EDP sting. It's not like there was some actress or something and they were using a photo of a real victim. Jidion is explaining how he was trying to take it away from her, but she wouldn't let it happen. And then, so he just, I guess, like, worked with her to get these screenshots to, like, pursue him legally. And there was just Jidion had no other course of action that he could have taken here. This is kind of his defense. You mean bait, not a decoy? I guess, so is a decoy only when they meet up in person? Or I assume a decoy is literally just the person texting. Like, I guess bait, because it is, but normally, so if you had a person who's like an actress hired to FaceTime or text this person, this pedophile, and imply that they're younger, I think that would still be considered a decoy, no? Unless I'm saying it incorrectly. Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. Tribute.
Actress that looks just like her, then why wouldn't we just take over the communication? It just, to me personally, it doesn't make any sense, but
Well, this is crazy, dude. Apparently Jidion knew this entire time it was terrible, or he's only come to this conclusion now when it's convenient.
Communication. It just, to me personally, it doesn't make any sense, but...
Then why'd you do it? Why'd you work with a 15-year-old if it doesn't make any sense, Jidion?
But again, she might just be misremembering things, so I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. Now
Bro, why are you guys letting a 15-year-old run your sting? And why did that just go on? Why is this 15-year-old calling the shots?
I sent her a photo of the of-age decoy that we would be using, and she sent me this really weird message.
Apparently, I mean, I'm getting an update right now. Apparently, the 15-year-old was using Ghost Pro and a FAMAS.
Stoic.
Hebrews, and Jidion could not find her on the UAV. Therefore, there was nothing he could do about it.
I'm gonna read that message for you real quick, and keep in mind, to my knowledge at least, this is the second time she's asked to meet EDP445 in person. Let me read you what she said. She said,
yeah, she's been given the MP7 in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 using Stalker Pro to aim down sight around corners. There was literally nothing you can do.
To meet EDP445 in person. Let me read you what she said. She said, quick question. I was wondering why you need a decoy to lure EDP.
Dude, Jidion reading the messages that he should have immediately picked up on and completely stopped this years ago. Challenge. Dude, why? Dude, how does this help your case? How does this make this? Dude, how do you look good here? Quick question. I was wondering, why do you need a decoy to lure EDP? Because, hear me out, if he sees it, he's gonna leave. And if it's actually me, I can get him to do devious things on camera that he wouldn't be able to deny in court, you know? And since I'm really turning 16 on that day, wouldn't it make it more real? Like, I could get him to spill the beans because I feel like he'll try to trick the decoy. Cops aren't allow you to be anywhere near. Dude, why is your response to this? Sorry, little one. What am I thinking? Yeah, he's like Thanos. Sorry, little one. The police would never let this happen. Why isn't... No, that is extremely inappropriate. I would literally never do that. That is a terrible... Like, what is happening? Yes, dude, I'm looking at Toastify. Dog, if you're in this position, you gotta tell the girl to shut the fuck up. I'm sorry.
Question. I was wondering...
Dude, Jidion reading this in 2026 like it's the greatest defense in history.
Let me read you what she said. She said, quick question. I was wondering why you need a decoy to lure EDP because, hear me out, if he sees it, he's gonna leave. Meaning if he sees the decoy, he's gonna leave. And if it's actually me, I could get him to do devious things on camera that he...
Dude, Jidion reading that, like the girl's not like, dude, I would let him get close to me. This is crazy. It's like all the evidence that he was either completely ignoring or just completely missed the boat on. And now it's the evidence to exonerate him. This is like, the balls on him are, I don't know.
Nick, would you consider opioids? No.
Jidion is just an evil person who uses others to gain clout. He was a nuisance streamer and took advantage of others. He took advantage of others to record somebody in a McDonald's, and he used a 15-year-old girl to track EDP.
All I'll say is if I fuck something up this badly, I'd find God too.
Won't be able to deny in court, you know? And since I'm really turning 16 on that day, wouldn't it make it more real? Like I could get him to spill the beans because I feel like he'll try to trick the decoy. And I let her know cops aren't gonna allow you anywhere near that.
Oh yeah, dude, that's a great response to this. You really shut that one down. Yeah, sorry, listen, we would love to have you, but the police are just, it's never gonna fly. Like, what is this, dude? Why? Why would the cops be your response here and not just like, hey, this is insane?
Is this really lolly?
And I let her know cops aren't gonna allow you anywhere near that.
He's reading this like it doesn't just sound like a total fucking terrible response.
I really didn't even know how to respond to that.
What do you mean you really... Dude, guys... Jidion froze up. Dude, this is the... Dude, a 15-year-old wrote a crazy message to Jidion, and he froze up. He didn't know what to say. I have no knowledge of any of this. This is so bizarre, dude. Dude, I fucking... He literally just froze.
Cops aren't gonna allow you... anywhere near that. I really didn't even know how to respond to that.
You know you're a fucking grown man, right?
Now, sadly, I couldn't control nor stop her from communicating with EDP445, and that was already worse enough that she was even in communication.
You could report it to the cops.
/ talking with him. But I was going to make sure one thing I could control is that she was never going to be anywhere near the vicinity of EDP445. And
I'm sorry. You have to drop this. You cannot be in contact with her while she's doing this stuff. This needs to just be handed over to an officer.
this is why I'm giving her this strong benefit of the doubt because, bro.
Chat, do you think for a second that he's being honest when he's talking about... When we watch the other one, am I going to see him being a bit more off the cuff talking about this?
If I had to remember things 3 years ago, I would misremember too.
However, rather than treating the situation seriously, Jidion saw it as content.
Now, it really does suck that Kayla sees it as all I saw was content.
This is like Logan Paul apologizing. Look at him. Look at the little battered dog fucking look in his eyes as he looks down. What is this? Are we supposed to act like for a minute this wasn't about content after Skeeter Jean literally his defense was that it was for content? That was your pedophile extraordinaire investigator, right?
Rather than treating the situation seriously,
dude, Skeeter Jean quote, there's no content in that, and doing it a different way.
Jidion saw it as content.
Now, it really does suck that Kayla sees it as all I saw was content. And
dude, this is where you just have to tell the truth. That's it. This is your fight or flight moment you've not chosen correctly. You just have to tell the truth here.
And true.
You just don't respond or tell the truth. This is like embarrassing.
Truly, I mean, I didn't just see it as content. I saw it as a monster actually talking to a minor who's a fan of me. So I wanted to do everything in my power to get that man arrested. And I want her to stop being subjected to that monster, which is why I told her to block him.
I told Jidion every single time that EDP would send me dick pics.
So if she didn't block him, why did you continue talking and engaging with this and getting it to move forward? Like, dude, it's just like, I told her to do this. She didn't do it, so I stopped trying. Like, what?
But he would never tell me to, like, block him or anything.
I want you to block him on your phone, right?
And I continued messaging him because it was very, like, encouraged.
Bro, the minute she tells you no, you gotta drop it. I mean, you needed to drop it before this, but I'm giving you off points here. The minute she tells you no one time, that's not how this is gonna fly. Like, that's it.
For me to keep doing it, I didn't really want to, but I didn't want to disappoint anybody.
Oh no, the 15-year-old lied about you. I'm so sympathetic.
I mean, what are you gonna do from here? You're gonna like call the police?
And that is the entire reason why I want to seamlessly transition so that we could take over the communication, because we would do a way better job.
So when she stopped talking about it, what did you do, Jidion?
And not only that, but a minor would not be talking to a predator
Why did a minor run your predator hunting operation on this one? Why did she take point?
anymore. And
don't tell me that she didn't, because you keep giving her all these, oh, I'll talk to your mother. Oh, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do this, I'll do that. And you just keep going. Like, you just keep pushing forward. All these red flags are being like blasted in your face. And you're like, no, I'm gonna keep pushing forward.
I don't want to put words in her mouth, so I'm gonna let her speak for herself.
Oh, sure.
But I think the reason why
send this to anyone for automatic Riz off 3 blinkers and feeling. Oh, whoa, dude, what is the implication of this?
don't want to put words
Whoa.
in her mouth, so I'm gonna let her speak for herself. But I think the reason why she didn't let us just take over and let her be a ghost is because of what she said right here.
Now, me personally, am I an opportunist? Yes, I am.
Oh, this guy's evil, bro. I'm sorry. This is an evil fucking dude.
But I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Can somebody tell me what a blinker is? Is the minor on drugs? Is that what he's showing? Off of 3 blinkers. That's weed?
As long as you're not harming anybody, and I don't think I was harming anybody. And especially when you're my age, if you're 16, people are going to think that you're young and dumb. So you kind of have to be an opportunist. You have to make your own opportunities. You cannot be waiting for them. But this entire situation was not that at all.
Now, I do want to give an update. So,
oh no.
Kayla.
Yeah, this is a terrible video. This guy sucks, bro.
Gave me case numbers and detective numbers to call. I called the detective number and it was disconnected. And took me like till 3 years later to finally find out what police station she went to. And
Dog, is this supposed to make you look good?
Nicholas the Goat, thank you for the $5, my
You're
man.
telling me that you were trying your best to do this pedo sting and it wasn't for clout and it took you 3 years to find out what police station she went to? Who are you trying to fool right now, man? What story are you trying to sell? Like, is this just for the kids? Do the kids buy this? I mean, I know the kids buy this, but did you not expect to be scrutinized by anybody with like an adult brain?
Everything.
What the fuck, dude?
And she really doesn't have all the updates and everything, but luckily, since I deal with police so much, I kind of figured it out and figured out where to look. And I can confirm that there is a case number associated with the account, meaning that there wasn't a report made. And also, not only was there a report made, but I confirmed with the police station that this case is currently with the FBI. Now,
oh my god, she was telling the truth that it was an FBI investigation? Wait, I thought she was lying. She actually went to the police and the FBI is really... What? Dude, I just assumed he was telling... What?
Police station that this case is currently with the FBI. Now, granted, even though it's with the FBI, I don't know if they're still actively investigating.
Dog, what the fuck? That makes it so much worse.
And I don't know if they'll do anything with all of this, me personally. So while we can all hope and pray that this situation wasn't for nothing.
Bro, you are a fucking retard. I fuck me, bro. How does this guy do this shit for a living?
Because, I mean, at the end of the day, she was still groomed. She is still a victim and EDP needs to be arrested. I don't know if the FBI is going to do anything with the information. Hopefully, with the popularity of the documentary, plus his admission, hopefully something happens. We'll just have to wait and see. And even in my first conversation with her, I let her know that for this one, we're going to have to get law enforcement involved because we want this to be done away with. We want him to actually be gone. I'm not gonna lie, for this one, I feel like we do need to try to get some law enforcement to like...
Is there any scenario where you shouldn't be working with law enforcement? What do you mean for this one, Jidion? What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck do you mean?
Gone.
Dude, what is wrong with this guy?
I'm not gonna lie, for this one, I feel like we do need to try to get some law enforcement to like...
This wasn't the first thing on your mind?
So this could like be the end of this, you know? So law enforcement to like...
Dude, yeah, this is the least equipped man to be a predator hunter. I don't know. This is actually insane.
This could like be the end of this, you know? So I told her to go to law enforcement. My Discord and my mod told her to go to law enforcement. And...
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you interpret this as you need to go to the cops? Or did you interpret this as we need to include the cops? Because that's what I heard. Let me hear that again.
Done away with. We want him to actually be gone. I'm not gonna lie, for this one, I feel like we do need to try to get some law enforcement to like...
Dude, we need to try to get some law enforcement to like...
So this could like be the end of this.
We need to try to get some law enforcement to try to be the end. So what does Jidion say in real time?
And my mod told her to go to law enforcement. So this could like be the end of this, you know? So I told her to go to law enforcement. My Discord...
Dude, that's not what you said. That is not what you said at all. You just lied.
And my...
It's not what he said.
My mod told her to go to law enforcement. And the people just in my Discord, when she first told everybody that EDP was talking to her, they also told her to go to law enforcement and report this. But I can say...
So we had no other option. We chose to work with the 15-year-old instead. I mean, what is happening here?
It is.
How does any of this help you?
Report it, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
I feel like I was a victim of EDP.
When are the videos on this coming out? I'm blown away that nobody has talked about this in 24 hours.
But I think I was mainly a victim. This is gonna sound crazy, but mainly a victim of Jidion, in a way. I feel like for a long time I was his like little puppet.
I'm not gonna lie, this part of the documentary,
dude, it's so crazy. He spends the entire first half of this video, 3/4 of the video being like, "Guys, she must be mistaken," and then plays this clip, and it's like, "Guys, all right, this one tilted me a little bit."
actually hurt my feelings the most.
Fuck you, dude.
I'm not gonna lie, this part of the documentary actually hurt my feelings the most because, you know, she's pretty much saying that I victimized her more than an actual pedophile. I'm not here to fight what she said. You know, if she truly feels like that, then that's how she feels.
Yeah, I'm sure, buddy. I'm sure you're just a real understanding guy, and that didn't bother you.
I know what I did, though. I know I tried to take over communication. I know.
And then what?
I told her to go to the police.
And then what?
No, my Discord told her to go to police.
And then what?
Police. And I know we didn't want her to keep on talking to him.
And then what happened, Jidion?
Also, she's been threatening to sue me a lot lately, like in her video that she made about me.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a big fucking threat. That 18-year-old girl is gonna put real numbers in Mr. Multimillionaire over here. Okay, buddy, good one.
Recently.
Then why are you talking about this if you're worried about a lawsuit?
She threatened that I would be inside of a lawsuit.
I mean, at this point, what does Jidion even pay you for? Especially you inside. I can't wait to see you all inside a lawsuit next.
And
damn, bro, that's a little Ethan Klein Jr. You're gonna cry? Like, what are we talking about here? What is this? What is wrong with you?
Somebody in her comment section said, "Hey, why are you gonna sue Jidion but not EDP?" And she replied with, "EDP doesn't have any money." Yeah, I mean,
yeah, dude, guys, listen, I'm not trying to make any judgment calls, but I mean, listen, clout chaser, money whore. Dude, she was 15! She was 15 years old!
I really don't know what else to say about that, man. You know, if that's how she feels, that's how she feels. She also made the claim that she photoshopped the photo of her on somebody and sent EDP a nude, when I specifically told her to never send him anything explicit.
No, I did not send EDP any pictures of me that were nude. What did happen when he asked me for them was that...
Dude, what Jidion says here, and if he doesn't show it, I have to, is so bad.
Jidion got like a lookalike of me, and I kind of photoshopped her face into Google pictures.
And a year before she did the documentary, so this is her first video coming out about her being the victim of EDP, she states in there that she did send him a nude, but it wasn't her, and that she just got it off of Google because she's quote unquote big-brained.
And he even asked for nudes, which the nudes that I sent him weren't mine. They were from Google because, you know, it's big brains, you know?
And the reason why this is making me so frustrated is because I told her multiple times to never say or send anything explicit to him if she was going to continue talking to him.
Why did you have to say that multiple times, Jidion? Why did you have to say that multiple times?
Luckily, I was on the phone with her the other day and I recorded the conversation and I got her acknowledging that fact. I'm gonna roll the clip.
Did you take the picture of yourself?
Bro, he called her to get more clips in. Dude, that's crazy. Hold on, I have to stop this for a second because he's clearly not showing all the context from the Mike Klum documentary. So we need to Klum out right here and find out what exactly he said, because we're missing kind of a little detail. There's kind of a detail here that we're missing. This one?
Shopping, and I was like, and she told me something about like her like looking up like something in photoshopping, and I was like, okay, no, like.
Okay, so that's the part that he didn't choose to include when he was talking about it. So you're telling me a 15-year-old girl ran by you the idea that she should Photoshop herself on a naked body. Keep in mind, that's CSAM material. If you use a minor's face and put it over an adult naked body to create, that's the creation of CSAM material.
Nick, would you consider opioids?
So you're saying that a minor who you were talking to do a sting off, like to like expose EDP445, told you that she intended to create like CSAM material of herself and send it to a pedophile. So this is the moment of no return. If you continue talking to her in any capacity or working with her in any regard, this is just, that's it. It's indefensible. It's already indefensible. This is like the next level. So Jidion is saying that she reached out to him with the intent to create CSAM material of herself.
Her face into Google pictures.
And she told me something about like her like looking up like something in photoshopping, and I was like, okay, no, like do not do that. To my knowledge, I never knew that she actually sent anything because I never seen any images of that. But She sent something explicit?
So that was a conversation they had had prior. Listen to how he talks about this here. It's weird.
Her, and she states in there that she did send him a nude, but it wasn't her, and that she just got it off of Google.
No, not this part, this part.
A nude, when I specifically told her to never send him anything explicit.
No.
So no, he says never send anything explicit, which could be a statement such as like, please, whatever you're doing, do not send anything explicit. It could also be her saying, I intend to create this material. Do you think that's a good idea? And he's like, absolutely not. And as soon as that like discussion happens, you're way over your head. You need to be out of this. You need to get away from this situation. When he shows it, he leaves that part out.
I specifically told her to never send him anything explicit.
No, I did not send EDP any pictures of me that were nude. What did happen when he asked me for them was that Jidion got like a lookalike of me, and I kind of photoshopped her face into Google pictures.
And a year before she did the documentary, so this is her first.
Yeah, so he cut that one part that I wanted to show you out.
Multiple.
So I guess when she was 15 or 16, said it was a random person off of Google.
And the reason why.
Guys, does this even really contradict now that I'm thinking about it? She's saying it's a Google picture with face Photoshop. She's claiming Jidion requested it. Jidion is denying that. And then her initial statement is, I got nudes off of Google. Why does this have to be different? The Photoshop thing can exist in concurrently with the Google thing. I don't know if this is really a point.
They were
not that it matters. She was 15, but whatever.
Frustrated is because I told her multiple times to never say or send anything explicit to him if she was going to continue talking to him. Luckily, I was on the phone with her the other day and I recorded the conversation and I got her acknowledging that fact. I'm gonna roll the clip. Did you take the picture of yourself?
He said that he didn't know she was sending explicit stuff, and now he's saying, so hold on. He said he didn't know she was sending explicit stuff, and now he's saying that he told her not to send explicit stuff. So those things can also exist concurrently. I don't know if that's really a knock on him. They could have had the conversation, and she said she didn't do it. It turns out she did. That wouldn't be Jidion. Well, that wouldn't be, I guess, something that invalidates the previous statement.
Or did you go on Google?
No. I did not send anything to anyone.
So you never sent him anything
Absolutely
sexual?
Not. I think I will say this. You even told me not to do that because the idea was for him to like.
Dude, guys, this is the Jidion that didn't make the video. Look at that fucking facial expression. There's nothing like this level of anger in this video. It's so funny.
I did not send anything to anyone.
So now dude, all of her statements don't add up. Now, guys, this is the definitive evidence. She never sent anything ever.
So you never sent him anything
Absolutely
sexual?
Not. I think I will say this. You even told me not to do that.
I got the clip off.
Because the idea was for him to like, so she kept asking, you know. So we were trying to figure out something.
I told exactly.
Bro, I wish she was recording this. I want to hear this dude crash out on the phone. This is what I thought he was going to be live within 3 hours crashing out on stream. Little did I know he did this fucking over the phone. That sucks. I want to hear this whole call.
I told you to never send him anything sexual, correct?
Yes.
And so we went back in the archives of my Discord to see things that she sent to show people that, you know, she was talking to EDP. And before we were even aware of the situation, I saw this one screenshot where on her Instagram, she sent him a photo and obviously it was in disappear mode. So you can't tell what she sent to him, but you could tell by his reply that it was something. And I mean, oh my gosh, man, the fact that she could have.
Bro, this just comes off as evil. I don't know. His whole, like, he just doesn't come off genuine at all while he's reading this. This is bizarre.
Potentially been sending that stuff to him before we got involved is very, very, very disturbing. It's disturbing if she sent anything to him regardless.
No, but the main factor that he wants to drive home is that it's not his fault.
So Kayla just dropped a new video and I just want to give her a huge shout out because she again admits that I told her not to send anything explicit to EDP.
As for the nudes, so this is the part in the documentary that kind of weirded me out because I believe it was cut out. I recall saying that the idea of having my face like on a decoy's body, I recall saying that idea was brought up, but it was never fully like gone through with. But they cut that part out, maybe for shock factor. I did say that though. And so I don't know why they cut that out. That was kind of weird. But that's
if that exists, it's in the full version that we have in here, right?
that. I mean, I never sent him anything. And he even asked for nudes.
Wait, so the argument is that Mike Klum clipped her out of context, and that therefore Jidion has proved she's a liar? I'm so confused.
The nudes that I sent
This is so confusing.
him weren't mine. They were from Google because, you know, big brain.
Dude, none of this matters. Again, I told you what my response would be at the very beginning.
You know?
And it's still the same response.
She also made some other claims as well. She kept on saying that I'm in like the Illuminati.
As for the Illuminati, that is not something I want to talk about right now. I will talk about it in code, but this is the first and last time I probably will ever talk about it because simply I don't want to die. I do kind of fear for my life.
So first, to address the Illuminati claim, first, I don't think the Illuminati is going to be adding in a YouTuber that goes out and arrests child predators. And then second...
Okay, I don't need this. You want to watch it, go watch
it. Is
Jidion's
Dark Vibe
channel.
EU a virgin? No, I am not. Why would so many people be Googling that?
I am just waiting for the
Thank
part
you.
where he has a Homelander crash out saying he's genuinely smarter and better than us. He's the real genuine hero.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're kind of on that path. That could be a possibility.
Satanist. She had it in her profile right there. So like...
What? I'm sorry, I have to go back.
Acknowledge the...
Oh my god, dude, oh my god, he's exposing the fucking girl. Not only is she now an adult, she's a Satanist.
Illuminati is a...
Dude, oh fucking Christ. Quinthio, surprised by the amount of support in this video? Don't be. His fans are children. That's how this whole situation got to be a thing in the first place.
Whole group of Satanists,
God.
right? And what's funny about that is, I don't know if Kayla still is or not, but she used to be, or she might still be, a
Dude, the minor was a Satanist. Game, set, match, QED, end of debate.
Satanist. She had it in her profile right there. So like, I don't understand why she keeps on saying I'm in the Illuminati when she herself is an admitted Satanist. Yeah, but no, it's Christ gang all day over here, man. But yeah, this is the end of the video, man. Please.
Okay, and all this shit. I'm seeing a lot of disgusting comments saying that she... Oh, here's a good guy Jidion's jumping in. She was a minor, and EDP is the only villain that should be getting shit, not care. If she was a minor, then why'd you work with her? Dude, that's my response to this whole video. Hey, man, it's great that you pointed out all those inconsistencies in that video that had 10,000 views, man. I really appreciate it. And that one thing that was sourced by you saying that you did that, I'm glad that you corrected that. So why did you work with a 15-year-old to hunt a pedophile? Why did you not cut comms with a 15-year-old when she wasn't listening to you? Why did you guys get like manhandled by a 15-year-old, 16-year-old at the time girl who quote-unquote was chasing clout, where all of the red flags were at your disposal that you either ignored, didn't care about, or chose not even to look into? This is all your fault. I have no sympathy for you. You've literally done all of this to yourself. This is an extremely easy to like navigate situation. You just don't navigate it. You don't have to. Like, nobody made you do this. And then you argue it's not for clout. Well, what is it, for sport? Like, what is the goal here? This is a terrible idea. Jidion is controlled by the Illuminati, genuinely. She heard a multimillionaire wanted to capitalize. She wanted to be an IRL decoy, but if you're actually 15, you're not a decoy, you're just a victim. Yeah, it seems like that should have been what Jidion said back to him. She's embarrassing to try to flip the script, not knowing the receipts are online. She didn't realize the internet has all the receipts. Well, the internet doesn't have them. Jidion has them. He just didn't look at them until they mattered. LMAO, she was trying to frame Jidion so hard, but bro has every ounce of evidence. Well, why didn't he use these when he was hunting the pedophile? Why didn't he look into this stuff and determine that this girl was a clout chaser and was putting him in a bad position? I'm glad that he had all the receipts. Why did it take until 2026 to look into them? Kayla's situation feels like that one SpongeBob meme with handcuffs. Dude, she even deleted the comments on her channel knowing she's wrong. And she's a law student? Oh, hell no. I don't want her as my lawyer. Well, I don't want this guy as like a pedo hunter. Kayla is so genuinely lying through her teeth. Yeah. I mean, like, do you think this guy is like set up? Do you think this guy should be protecting children? Hey, what's going on? Future Nick here. I don't mean to kind of interrupt myself, but I clearly ended this segment early. I just found something quickly while I was editing it, and you need to see this. So let's take a look real quick at where I stopped watching.
When she herself is an admitted Satanist.
Banger meme, not why we're here.
Yeah, but no, it's Christ gang all day over here, man. But yeah, this is the end of the video, man. Please.
So this is where I clicked off.
Please, nobody send her any hate at all. I think we just all want to move past the situation.
And I, at this point, obviously, what you're going to see in a couple minutes, I don't believe what he's saying here. I don't think he cares, but whatever. I think this is like a boilerplate disclaimer. Keep watching, you'll see why.
And I'm going to be posting my reaction to the EDP video, the documentary. Everybody's like, oh, he's scared to react to it. No, I'm not scared to react to it.
Yeah, I'm sure, buddy.
I've just been so busy, bro. We've caught 2 preds so far this week alone. And
okay, fine. Good for you. Wait.
We got more to go, and today I've been busy. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to Kayla, man.
What? Why do you want to give a huge shout out to Kayla, who's saying all these things about you, who you believe is a clout chaser? Made you look like an idiot. What is this about?
Today I've been busy. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to Kayla, man. I wish her nothing but the best. She is not only a med student, but she's also a law student at the same time.
Why did you include this? What's wrong with you? Is this supposed to be like a play? Like, what is your end goal here? What the fuck was that?
She is not only a med student, but she's also a law student at the same time.
What a weird fucking thing to add for no reason in the video, directly after telling your audience to leave her alone and do not fucking harass her. That's insane.
Doing her music career. She's doing it all, man. So huge shout out to her. And there is a police report. I don't know if they're going to do anything with it or not. I don't know. Only Kayla can.
What a douchebag this guy is.
Can get the updates from the FBI. So that's on her. I'm not going to have any more contact with her or anything. I'm not talking about the situation ever again. Unless EDP gets arrested, then I'll make an update. But yeah, y'all, I love you guys.
Dude, that is fucking deranged. Sorry, I had to show that to you because there's this like really weird drop about where she's trying to have future employment and what she's currently studying in school. Completely out of nowhere. It's just bizarre. I don't know why he included that. If you hate pedophiles, like everybody in this chat, there should be 3,616 people who hate pedophiles. Do you think this is a good advocate for the hating pedophiles community? No. I don't think this person should be anywhere near, like, saving children. I don't think he knows what that means. Clout chasing at 15, 15 on a pedophile is crazy. Why? Why is this crazy? It's crazy that you didn't identify that this is a possibility when she was 15 and 16. Respect for genuinely addressing it and not cowering away. What video did you watch? She thought deleting her Discord account would get rid of all the evidence that proves she's lying, but he would never tell me to like, block him or anything. Followed up by the clip of, yeah, it's a game set match. It's because he saw his pranks as transferable skills to modern pedo hunting. It's just, yeah, it probably is a transferable skill. A lot of these guys are total pieces of shit. All right, now we watch this video. This is the video that he made now. So here's him reacting to the exact same material a month ago when he was really upset that he just got arrested. I'm not kidding. He can't. Dude, this is him literally 5 hours into a stream after the stuff to do with his court case and him like crashing out about the law. Then he spends 2 hours debating how the EDP documentary is going to clear his name with the Bloodspeth guy. And then after that, he gets so triggered in the stream that he's deleted for obvious reasons. He then chooses to respond directly to Kayla.
Yeah.
So this is the same video, probably. It should sound the same if he's being genuine.
Bro,
sorry if you feel that way.
No, don't.
Quintheo, I heard about this. I have actually, Quintheo, if you guys don't know and you want to watch the rest of me covering this stuff, you can go to my YouTube channel. It is the one that you're currently watching. And I have reviewed hours of this already. Hours. Oh my god, Mike Klum is still dropping more pieces of this documentary. More have dropped since I started streaming. So if you go to my playlist right now, it's the Jidion related videos. I'll tell you what everything is here if you want to look at it and get any information for yourself. Why I hate Jidion, police body cam footage dropped, is the initial allegations. I believe in this stream... the president? I believe in this stream... We're just... Yeah, okay. So in this stream, we cover the first like 2 hours of that. That's all related to the other stuff. That's not relevant here. The Jidion apology is going over his apology. Jidion is a terrible person and a worse predator catcher, and Jidion is desperate for Mike Klum to clear his name, are probably the ones you want to look at. This one is 2 full hours of going through his debate with Bloodspeth, which has tons of implications in relation to the EDP documentary, because all of this stuff is about Kayla. Bloodspeth came in and compared how he sent those 2 kids into McDonald's and got them arrested to Kayla being a 15-year-old, not decoy, I guess, but like being a 15-year-old talking to EDP while they were hunting him, right? Like being the, yeah, that's all in here. So we ended up at the very end realizing that he's going to review the video. That's what we're looking at right now. But this is already active. It's up on the channel. You can watch it at your leisure. It's already there.
In person.
So let us dive into the Kayla stuff. Here. Also, while we're here, I'm probably not going to watch this tonight. This might be another one. The shit pick that's a ridiculous one. EDP describes his dreams about Jidion. EDP loved Charlie Kirk. EDP takes a shit pic. EDP compares himself to Epstein and others. EDP loves Ben Shapiro. EDP draws his ideal girlfriend. EDP talking about Wings of Redemption have all just been uploaded to the Mike Klum 2 channel, so I'll take a look at those in a couple of days.
Hello everyone, it seems like I have caught some people in...
I'm sorry, wrong one. Don't care about that. This is what we're looking at.
Oh my gosh, bro. I'm sorry that you can't actually do anything to genuinely help society. The whole thing I'm trying to show is like, I thought at least by now you would just...
So he's crying about the Bloodspeth person, because obviously the documentary is going to drop and it's going to save his career.
Anecdotal, but the one thing we do know for certain is that you invited a pedophile into a 13+ Discord server.
Okay, so you remember this, right? If you watched that segment, if you saw me cover this like a week ago, and I released this the day, like this is the end of that VOD. You remember this?
And apparently you also set up like a Q&A, so also gave the platform for these minors to talk to the pedophile.
Did EDP ever join?
He joined your Discord, yeah.
But you set it up, didn't you?
But did EDP ever join?
The Discord, yes.
Did you set it up or not?
Did EDP ever join?
Yes. He didn't join the call. He joined the Discord.
I was waiting for him, but we never talked. He never even joined.
He joined your Discord after you invited him.
So
he never even joined the call.
Yeah, thank you for mentioning the call, because you were lying by omission if you didn't include that.
Okay.
I set up the interview, but he never joined the call.
Mm-hmm. So you invited him to the server and set up a call and a Q&A.
And that he never joined.
But he didn't. But you still invited him there.
Okay.
Yeah, the Bloodspeth guy's too stupid to clock that he's talking about the call and not the Discord filled with 130,000 people or whatever the fuck.
That's so. I'm just saying, I think that's in danger.
And again, we didn't know at the time of this. This was streamed on June 24th. We didn't know, the Teltec guy, when he reposted it, that he was in the server for 7 hours. That's actually new information for today. I didn't think it would actually get worse for Jidion, but it did.
The minors in the server.
I agree with you.
You agree that you endanger them?
Yeah, I agree. I shouldn't have done that, yeah.
Did he ever say that in his video that we just watched, the defense one? Did he ever actually just... He said that, right? I didn't clock it. Did he say that?
You agree that you endanger them?
Yeah, I agree. I shouldn't have done that, yeah.
He never said, yeah, I endangered them? I thought for sure he would. I didn't even think to look for it.
I do agree.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, I'm glad you
I do agree.
Address that. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Blood's just dumb. I don't know. Maybe it's because he's so young. Dog. He's 26 now, man. This is happening right now. Like, this is now. This isn't before. This is now.
Do you agree that you believe Kayla?
Not fully.
Dude, you brought him in for an invite. He didn't join the call, and then you didn't think, oh well, you know, what trouble could EDP get up to for 7 hours in a Discord server filled with children?
Not fully.
But Again, there's
you
even like you said.
Oh yeah, Blood is Blood 18? I have no idea. I don't know who Bloodspeth is. I just know that he covers YouTubers.
There's a lot of anecdotal stuff, but a lot of the.
I'm talking about Jidion. I thought you said Jidion is young. Oh, dude, I'm actually retarded. Do you know what just happened? I just realized what happened. You said Blood is 18, right? And I'm like, nah, dude, he's 26. I thought you meant like young Blood. Like Blood is just like, oh, is Blood fucking 18 years old? I'm like, nah, dude, Blood's fucking 26. I'm fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I had my Biden moment. Let me have my Biden moment in peace.
Stuff behind.
It's like, nah, Blood.
Behind the scenes.
I thought you were like, yeah. I thought it was slang. I didn't realize. I didn't know people call Bloodspeth Blood. I should have picked up on that.
Too apparently, I'm not too sure why.
But who's that professional that you want to bring in?
That's so he wanted to bring in Himpleton, and then he was going to try to bring in Mike Klum to defend him. Really embarrassing shit. So as soon as Bloodspeth leaves the phone call, he's like, you know what? Fuck it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live! Basically. And he's like, we'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck this. I'll do it live.
Alone. You're too young, bro. You're 18 years old. You need, I messed, like, if I knew what I knew now, besides Kayla, I could have got EDP arrested. So you're 18 years old, and you're just kind of just making videos on topics that you're not really researching.
Yeah, dude, imagine doing an entire pedophile hunt on something you have literally no idea what you're doing. Holy shit.
As a possible victim of a crime.
Whoa!
Contacting you before Kayla.
What is this?
So she sent me this, and I'll show chat. So
did you leak her case number?
So says U.S. Department of Justice, blah blah blah. Case number, you have been designated to receive.
Should you show the case number if you know that it's actively still open?
Notification for Kayla Hopkins as a victim specialist with the.
Is there any drawbacks to this? Maybe he didn't know yet that it was with the FBI.
I'm contacting you because we have identified Kayla Hopkins as a possible victim of a crime. This case is currently under investigation by.
Oh my God! This is him finding out that it's Bro!
The FBI. That's why I was telling my chat that the feds were involved. I was like, oh my God. I was excited. A criminal investigation can be a link.
So he had this document in 2023, and he said in the new video, I guess it's been corroborated now.
Undertaken for several reasons. We cannot tell you about its progress at this time. A victim of federal crimes. And I can confirm that Mike has called in and with case numbers and everything, and the FBI has nothing on file.
Okay, so here he's calling Kayla a liar because the FBI has nothing on file. And then today he had to concede that Mike was wrong and the FBI was really looking into it, but he talked all this shit beforehand. That is so embarrassing.
So, can you tell me?
So that's the correct order of events. 2023, she hands him a paper. And now he's implying in this clip, because Mike Klum said there's nothing in the FBI, that she lied. But something has happened in the last 3 or 4 days. And now, apparently, it was real the entire time. So he's had to retroactively go back in the new video and correct his previous statement without telling everybody he got it wrong. That's insane. That's crazy.
Why?
How is he not embarrassed? He probably is really embarrassed. Do you think that any of this is genuinely genuine from genuine Jidion? No. No. He's a used car salesman. You have to take a grain of salt at everything he says. Even his tone. Don't be fooled. I don't think this guy's telling the truth at all.
I'm getting papers like this.
I mean, you're asking a rhetorical question. You can just tell me.
No. Like, I mean, obviously it's fake.
Obviously it's fake. Bro, he literally had to go public today and tell everyone it's real. This is so embarrassing, dude. Obviously it's fake. Today's video, it's fucking real. This is amazing.
I mean, bro, you're like, I don't know. You're not talking.
Dude, Bloodsmith, you're kind of fucking retarded for an 18-year-old. You didn't identify that was fake? Yeah, I mean, I saw it when I was 21, and I was like, yeah, it's totally real. But now I know it's fake. It's real.
It can seem like you were earlier.
Genuinely embarrassing, Blood.
What do you mean?
Like,
I knew he said she was lying. Yeah, this is crazy.
Because it was early, because you said you answered all my questions whenever I was talking to you about my court case and stuff. And then you said you.
And what he does to Blood here is despicable. He's like, dude, yo, you didn't know this shit? You didn't know this shit? And the source is like something that's never been publicly stated before that he could never have possibly known.
Clear. Because I think you two could have a really thoughtful discussion.
Oh, so he's like, you should talk to Himpleton.
Talk about it.
All right, get Blood out of here. I want to see the reaction. I don't got all night. This is a long segment as it is. So this is where he decides he's just going to go, fuck it, we'll do it live and react to Kayla's video.
A plan. He came in there with a plan, and he tried to catch me. He tried to catch me slipping, y'all. He wanted to make it look like I forced her to talk to EDP.
No, you were just like complicit in it happening, and you didn't do anything. Like, every time that you tried to offer up a new solution and she either ignored you or told you no, you just, like, didn't cut comms.
Chat, you guys will see in the document.
I mean, I think personally that would be complicit. I don't know if it, reaches a legal definition.
Man.
But that's where I would view it.
And I did not force her to talk to EDP. I wanted to get her number. And when I say get her number, I mean, like, I want to have physical possession of the number and either get her.
But you didn't get that, did you? Why'd things progress?
A new phone and a new phone number so we could continue texting him. Once I saw what was happening.
But then why didn't you do that?
And the first thing I did was I got in touch with her mother.
Okay. Why? Why wasn't the first thing like a police report and like a Discord block and a ban?
I got in touch with her mother. Believe it or not, I hopped on a call with her mom. It took her a couple days. They get back on it. Like, I would be like, yo, are you free for that call now?
Why would a mother ever talk to a random YouTuber about why your 15-year-old daughter should talk to a pedophile? And what mother is that? What kind of mother would you call that? What mother would allow that?
And she would be like...
Again, I don't deny that you had a conversation with somebody. Maybe it was even her mother. Why didn't you realize this was a bad idea?
No, my mom is busy, da-da-da-da. But eventually, finally, I did get on a call with her mom. At least I hope it was her mom.
Oh, God, dude. Oh, my God. So did you just call and hope an older woman answered the phone so it was plausible deniability? What are we doing here?
Son.
Oh, that's not a good one. I didn't hear that one yet.
But I did talk with an older lady.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh my God, this guy is fucking... Dude, this is insane. This is insane.
What do you guys think, man? Did I handle that wrong?
Dude, Jid, you got this, bro. Dude, Jid tripping.
Bro, chat, man. I've been dealing with this. You know what? Hold up, chat. This is going to be... I am going to react to this video. So...
My whole chat, yes, you've done this wrong. So now, after reacting to the entire cop situation and freaking out on the police, saying he's a victim of racial profiling or something, whatever the fuck he said, and after a long, lengthy, fucking 3-hour debate with Bloodspeth, where he's like, oh God, my club is gonna save me, he ends off this crescendo of a live stream by reacting to a video with 7,000 views that was released over a year before, to go over the Kayla Hoskins allegations nobody's ever heard of, to straw man and get out ahead of it.
As you guys know, we caught EDP 3 years ago.
Did you catch him? What did you catch him doing? Going to dialysis?
And as a lot of you guys know, he has not been...
Keffel's tweet.
If anything, honestly, that girl
Nicholas
caught him more
DeOrio.
than you.
Keffel's appreciated the
What did you catch?
Arrested. A lot of you guys were like, yo, wait, wasn't he talking to
You hired a private investigator and showed up to his dialysis clinic. What would you even call that?
a real minor? Why hasn't he been arrested?
That's a great question, Jid.
So this was the minor that at the time he was talking to. Her name is Kayla Hoskins, right? At the time, she was 15. What happened was I was going to do an interview with him talking about the situation when Alex Rosen had caught EDP.
Wait, whoa, what?
He was talking to. Her name is Kayla Hoskins, 3 years ago. And as a lot of you guys know, he has not been arrested. A lot of you guys were like, yo, wait, wasn't he talking to a real minor?
Wait, are you saying that now it wasn't about like his fans talking to him? you, just for content, when you weren't a pedophile hunter, wanted to invite a pedophile to your Discord server to ask him, where are you now? That was your goal?
Why hasn't he been arrested? So this was the minor that at the time he was talking to. Her name is Kayla Hoskins, right? At the time, she was 15. What happened was I was going to do an interview with him talking about the situation when Alex Rosen had caught EDP.
So you were like, I'm going to invite this pedophile to my Discord server so we can ask him, hey man, so how did it feel when Alex Rosen stood next to you? And then he wanted money from you, so you just left him in your server for 7 hours.
We set a date, everything. I made a stage, and I sent him an invite to join. EDP was refusing to join the call because
he just hung out in the server for 7 hours.
He didn't get paid. I was never told that he was wanting to get paid, and I never wanted to pay him. We had 70,000 people in my live stream, and I refused to pay him. And for YouTube, I'm gonna put this TikTok right here, just showing like the amount of people that were genuinely mad at me for not paying him and doing the interview.
Yeah, I don't care about that. Who gives a genuinely, by the way?
So after I didn't pay him, I just went on about my life. I got a little bit of hate for not doing the interview with him, but so on and so forth.
Oh, what a poor little baby.
Fast forward, one of my mods inside hit me up and said, yo, there is this minor in the Discord who said that EDP found her from the interview and he's been talking to her. That's what he told me.
This is so funny because it's like he comes in like he's got something to prove and like all these YouTubers got it wrong and like
so there's
this is what he thinks occurred.
Nicholas DeOrio. He has this segment.
He has no idea what even happened in his own
Legend
server.
Has it 6 years ago under his breath, Jidion whispered to himself, I'm gonna be the next Medicare.
That's a good one.
And I said, yo, can you please have her send all the screenshots?
You know what the funny part is? He knows this is bad, right? He knows this is already a terrible idea. He sends the leaked audio to add to the Mike Klum video. He knows he's going to get criticism of this in the future. The version of this at the time is his best effort to sound good, right? This isn't an off-the-cuff conversation from 3 years ago. He's obviously thought about this in some capacity. Maybe he thinks he's getting out ahead of it. I don't know. But, like, this is going to be the most charitable interpretation of Jidion's actions that you will ever see in your lifetime. So why does it sound so bad? Because you have to assume whatever actually happened is at least 5 to 10% worse than what he's describing. I don't think he's really a reliable narrator, right? Or it could be way worse. I have no fucking clue, right?
And because I said, the first thing I said, I told him, I said,
like, he's got this shit queued up.
Who messaged who first? Because if she messaged him first, it would obviously affect the case. This was before I even was doing preg catching. I didn't even really know what I was doing, but I at least knew that. He sent me this. This is the first message that she said he sent her.
Okay, there's like a fucking... Are you like a fucking freak in my chat? I've seen this guy in here twice. I'm looking at this. So your 3 comments today are, he spoke to the fucking maid. And the other one is, she just turned 18 and is a clout goblin. Please don't let her have an OnlyFans. And then your next comment is, oh my god, I'm actually genuinely worried that she might do this shit to promote... No. Okay, I'm just gonna ban you. You seem like a total freak, bro. Literally nobody's talking about that. It's an insane thing to just bring in. Bye.
So I asked him if we could hop on a Discord call. I hop on a Discord call with her. First thing I asked her is like, hey, are you okay? Everything's good? Are you good? She was like, yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. And I was like, do your mom know about this? Does she know? And she was like, yeah, my mom knows about it. That's what she told me. She also, I need to let you guys know, she had been talking to him, if I remember correctly, 5 days before I got involved. So she had been talking to him.
Again, how could you have not known this while you were working directly with her? How did you find this out later? What information did you have in the EDP pedophile hunt? What was your participation if none of this stuff was known to you?
By herself. I get Skeeter in on the call, and me and Skeeter, we're trying to ask her to get her phone number. We want to get her phone number And when I mean get her phone number, like get her phone number transferred over to us so that we can continue the conversation. Because, you know, they were talking on text and we didn't need her talking to her. She's a minor. She refused to give the number. She would not give us the number. She would not give us the contact. I even told her, okay, how about this?
She's 15. Yeah, it's going to happen. What was your plan? Why did you keep interacting with her at all?
You can say you got blocked, or you can say that your
Wait, is this a live show? No.
phone got lost and you got a new, and we'll make a new number and just text them off of that.
Okay, so you gave her this option, she ignored you or didn't do anything. She obviously violated whatever terms that you'd have for this interaction. So, like, why did you proceed?
She was like, no, I'm gonna keep on texting him.
Oh, okay. So that's where you cut it off, right?
And we were like,
slimy Weasley fuck. Thank you.
Jidion is EDP.
Thank you so much, Serenity.
So we were like, we want to get this dude arrested. So we told her, don't ever say anything sexual to him, da-da-da-da-da. We did not want her to keep on talking to him.
So then why did you keep talking to her?
We wanted to do it ourselves.
Okay, then why did she run your show?
It would be much easier if we did it ourselves.
Then why didn't you cut contact with the 15-year-old?
She made a claim saying that I forced her to continue talking to EDP.
Nick didn't disavow. I don't think Jidion is EDP. I don't agree with that. I was thanking the donor.
EDP, which is absolutely false.
I'm sorry, what was that last piece?
I forced her to continue talking to EDP, which is absolutely false.
Dude, you okay, this is what Jidion doesn't understand. There's a middle part between Jidion forced her to do it or she wanted to do it. Like, there's something in between there, right? It's like, it doesn't have to be either she was forced against her will or she wanted to do it and wouldn't listen. Like, there's a complicity here. There's like an unspoken, all right, I'm just gonna let that happen, but I'm not gonna implicate myself in any way, but I'll keep talking to her. Hopefully nothing bad happens. That's like the worst case scenario outside of just forcing her to do it. That's not like a good scenario either, if that makes sense. Yeah, if you're just like passively bad, I think that's not acceptable here.
Fast forward.
Yeah, it's like, so his argument is he didn't force her to do it. He actively gave her alternatives. That's good, but when you give her alternatives and she says no, something has to give. You can't just go, we lost this round, but it's not over yet. Get ready for the next one. Mission failed! We'll get him next time! Like, this isn't a Call of Duty game, bro. You gotta drop this.
We're letting her, he's talking about meeting.
That's how boundaries work. It's obvious that she was running this entire thing. Like, they're offering her all these suggestions. She's like, nah!
I'm letting her know we're going to set up something IRL to catch him. She wants to be the IRL decoy.
Yeah, seems like a crazy red flag, Jidion. How'd you get yourself in this situation?
I tell her absolutely not.
And then what?
I tell her, we got somebody who looks just like you.
I told her no ice cream for dinner. Ice cream. Dude, it sounds like a terrible parent, doesn't it? Doesn't it sound like a terrible parent? Who like spoils their children? That's what this sounds like.
Is going to do it. Let me show you guys. I actually sent her a picture of the let me find it. Let me find it. Cause he Nevada, Las Vegas to San Diego, where she's from. So chat, here, I'm gonna screenshot this.
Hey, thank you very much.
No way, dude! There's a KFC in Yemen!
This guy just sounds detached from reality. Deranged behavior, TBH.
I just don't know how a single adult can be comfortable with this. Like, if you're watching Jidion and you're over the age of 18, I don't really know, or I don't know. It's still kind of embarrassing if you're not, but whatever. I don't know how you could listen to this and think, yeah, this guy has anyone's best interest other than his own.
So I told her, absolutely not. You're not going to be there when we catch him. Well, the plan was to have law enforcement there, all of that, da-da-da-da-da. I sent her a message showing her, look, we got someone that looks just like you. Because she was like, if he doesn't see me, he's not going to come, da-da-da. I was like, no, we got this. So chat, let me show you guys. August 5th, 2023, before we...
Or should I wait and see what he says? Just do eyeliner and straighten her hair. Facts.
We scoured and we found someone that looked like her. So we were like, we're going to get someone to do this.
Wait. Yeah, the cops won't let you is the text that we saw. So that's a little different.
We were like, we're going to get someone to do this IRL. Fast forward. It's the day of. We have security. One of the security was a former SVU officer. She let us know that Kayla has to have the police report ready for them to be able to make the arrest there. So I got on the phone with her and I said, yo, we're going to wait for you. You and your mom need to go on and
wait, what?
Go to the police station and file a police report.
So it turns out she actually did this, but at the time he didn't think it was true. That's so funny.
So I'm texting her. She's telling me that she's on the way to the police station. She was telling me that she's in the interview room. She's talking with the interviewer, and she's telling me that she filed a police report. We go on.
Now we know in real time that this is actually true. He had to concede this today or yesterday.
Confront him. The cops come. We show the cops the evidence, and the cops are like, yeah, they have to do that in San Diego. Really, they should have been able to arrest him there since he was talking to a real minor. But
where at his dialysis clinic? Like, why did you need to bring the cops to EDP at all to show EDP his own text messages? You didn't catch him going to meet the minor. You just found him as a civilian at his dialysis clinic. Why didn't you just go to the cops? I mean, you don't have to go with her, right? But like, what did the cops have to show up there? What were they gonna do?
It is what it is. So we were like, yo, it's all in your hands. And she said that the detective said that we just have to be.
So your thing is the 15-year-old, it's all in your hands? I mean, it's been all in her hands the entire time. You let her fucking walk all over you.
But that is what it is. So we were like, yo, it's all in your hands. And she said that the detective said that we just have to be quiet about it. Or the SVU detective told us that we can't say anything about it until after the arrest. She really said you need to wait till the conviction, but we were going to wait until after he got arrested.
Dude, does this not fly? Guys, she told me we have to wait until he's convicted, but we were going to not listen to the law enforcement that talked to her, and we were going to release the catch after the arrest. Bro, that is a fucking... Beckett, you still here? That's a bad one. This is a real bad one. Wow. Fucking wow.
Yo, it's all in your hands. And she said that the detective said that we just have to be quiet about it. Or the SVU detective told us that we can't say anything about it until after the arrest. She really said you need to wait till the conviction, but we were going to wait until after he got arrested. Right? And believe it or not,
how could that possibly benefit the case to put EDP in jail, to ignore what the person has said?
Keemstar can actually be my witness. Hold up.
Oh, dude, this guy is in every drama.
FaceTime Keemstar.
No, I didn't know this was going to happen. I didn't plan for this.
Let me show you guys something.
Bro, what is happening?
Jidion and Skeeter. So,
yo,
just caught EDP, but we didn't post it. All I titled this IRL, I titled this IG Live.
Is he going to say that he leaked it to Keemstar, but he wasn't going to say anything?
Broke the internet, but I didn't tell them who we caught.
That would be a stupid admission for no reason. Whatever.
So, listen.
Hop in. We got 80 viewers, man. We lit right now. Oh, you checking this?
He's getting up and calling Keem? Is that what's happening?
Fred, we just broke the internet.
I guess they're live.
Y'all know what we do. We would tell you guys who we just caught, but legally we can't. But it's big.
So we were like, legally we can't right now, but it's big.
Oh my god. Dude, now that adds so much context. So Jidion is like, we're going to show you real soon, implying that he's expecting an arrest. And then Skeeter Jean is like, it might be 2 years because he's talking about a conviction. You see that now, right? That makes... Dude, that additional context adds so much to this clip we saw before. Jidion was down to release this as soon as possible. That's what I've gotten from the clips he's shown us.
Because we didn't want to affect the case. So, bro, we had just caught EDP, all of this.
If you didn't want to affect the case, then why were you going to do it after the arrest instead of after the conviction?
This would have been the perfect moment for me to tell the internet, yo, we just caught EDP. But we had just made a pact.
Dude, why is he acting like a fucking...
Me, Ski.
This is... We made a pact, guys. I guess we have to do this. It's like he's upset about it.
And Kayla, that we weren't going to say anything until after he got arrested.
But Kayla told you it needed to be after he gets convicted. You know, the clout chaser told you we have to wait. Now, again, is it crazy that a 15-year-old would hear that and then go leak, or 16 at this point, go leak a bunch of shit? No, not particularly. Oh, you're telling me that there wasn't an arrest in a week? And then the 15-year-old or 16-year-old got, like, impatient and then leaked it? Oh, that seems like exactly what a 15 or 16-year-old would do in that situation.
It's big. It's big, y'all. We just broke the internet. We've been working on this case for a while. Yeah. We don't want to mess it up.
And it's so funny they're hyping this, but they literally got nothing. That was a terrible confrontation. They've like admitted later that it was literally terrible, right? They just walked up to him at a dialysis clinic. He went inside, said 2 words, and then they left. And he's like, come on, Bryant, come on, Bryant. They got nothing out of him, and he's sitting here like salivating at the thought of telling everybody.
Y'all make y'all predictions right now. We literally put our lives on the line for this one.
Literally, almost maybe.
Holy shit, dude.
But I want to give a shout out to the actual victim.
What is happening right now? Why are we getting spammed? Goodbye.
Because without her, none of this would have been able to be done.
This is not a decoy.
The person that we're talking about, he talked to a real underage person. But we can't say who he is. But you guys will find out very, very, very soon.
So the reason why you guys found out who it was because Kayla did an interview with some YouTuber and spilled the beans and told the internet. And then Skeeter posted about it, and so then I posted about it.
Do you think he was bummed out?
I don't know why.
That's a question to my audience. Do you think that Jidion was relieved or upset about this at the time? I mean, I would guess that he's relieved, but that's up to you.
She went and spilled the beans. Then she sent me fake police reports and all of this.
It turns out these police reports might not have been so fake after all, because he had to confirm that there was an investigation and the FBI thing is true.
And it took me all the way until getting on the documentary where I finally found out that she actually messaged EDP first. And then she was going around lying, telling people that I forced her to continue talking to him and all of these things. And saying that I put her... Bro, you guys know how sick that is?
The thing is, it might not be true. I don't even believe that he forced her to do anything. I actually believe him. It's still his fault. She's 15. You shouldn't have worked with her to begin with. That's literally your repercussion. That's what you did.
Is for her to be like, I put her in danger when she's the one who hit him up first. So, over a year ago, she made this video talking what Jidion did will shock you. And let's react to it.
Disclaimer, this video is not made with the intention to hate, defame.
And the reason why I haven't addressed this sooner
is it had 7,000 views. That's why.
Genuinely because she was a minor. But since Bloodspeth wanted to put me on the spot and try to get a I gotcha moment, and now that she's 18, and now that the documentary is dropping soon,
now that the documentary is dropping soon is ridiculous. That is so funny.
Screw it.
Or harm anyone.
By the way, remember, dude, fuck it. We'll do it live.
One's personal brand or career. It reflects personal experiences and perspectives.
Yeah, we're going from like, now it's okay to shit on her, she's 18, to like, Guys, she might have been mistaken. You could tell the tone is completely different, but the material will remain similar.
And includes an honest review of someone's work ethic. Hello, I'm Kayla Hoskins, and this is not an easy video to make.
Dude, yeah, Jidion really thought that the documentary was going to be positive for him. Dude, think about how funny it is to be me, knowing it wasn't going to be the entire time for the entire month. Please, dude, that is... I was laughing my fucking ass off at this, and I couldn't cover it until right before, because I didn't want to leak anything. At this point, you guys didn't even know an EDP documentary was coming, and I was laughing my ass off about this.
But I feel like I have no choice but to stand up for myself. Jidion and his team have been spreading lies about me to try and protect his reputation at my expense.
I never said anything about her. My old mod inside found out...
Ooh, old mod. Has he been relieved? I didn't know that.
Later, that she lied and messaged him first, and he would tell people that she messaged him first. And she was going around saying that he was my manager and that he was spreading lies about her.
Yeah, isn't it crazy how mad he is in this clip? He's not doing that, like, Peepo fucking sad voice. He's not 1 HP here. He's pretty fucking mad.
Crazy, man. Crazy. I've never said one negative thing about her. Never. And even now, I'm not saying anything negative.
And this is also before he knew that she was going to turn around and say she felt like she was a victim of Jidion. Like that, he doesn't know that yet, I don't think. Unless he saw like an early cut of it too.
But I will tell the truth.
I've always tried to be real with my viewers, and I have never wanted to be in this kind of drama.
Bro, what viewers? You have no channel.
But when people
How can you say you never wanted to be in this type of drama when you lied to me saying that EDP... I asked you...
He's probably dead on here. I think he's probably right.
Point blank, did he message you first? And not only did you lie to me, but you sent a...
Well, the part that... I say he's right conceptually, but to be like, the 15-year-old lied to me for clout is just so funny. No sympathy, sorry.
Fake thing and took away your first message to him. Because
yeah, dude, you got played. Seems like a you problem, brother.
EDP admitted to talking to you sexually. He still committed a crime. But you lied to me and said that he...
No, you don't understand.
Would you consider opioids?
You don't get
No.
it. Jidion from the past, Jidion from the future says she might just be mistaken, and you don't want to like draw any conclusions.
He messaged you first, and that he found you through my Discord. And I got so much flack from so many people, like, what the fuck, this is your fault, da 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 da. But I was like, you know what, it's gonna be okay because he's gonna get arrested. All to find out, bro, no, he didn't find you through my Discord. You found him.
twist the truth about you, sometimes you have to
Damn, bro. Damn, you got played. This 15-year-old played you.
Expose them.
My experience with Jidion. Let's hear it.
I first met Jidion when I was 15 years old through his Discord server, where I participated in one of his contests called Guess the Black Person Discord server.
Why are there? Oh, so there's only 7,000. I thought there was 100. When did he say 100,000? Did I say fucking 100,000? It was only 7,000. I'm sorry.
Where I participated in one of his contests called Guess the Black Person.
Dude, great. Yeah.
The video of this contest has since been deleted, and looking back, I now realize how inappropriate it was for him to use skin color as a form of content.
Oh God, cry me a river.
Thank you for the $5.
I regret participating, but at 15, it didn't fully
Hey, you guys hit the goal. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for the goal.
understand the implications.
What the? What is wrong with Guess the Black
So there's
Person?
this creature named Nicholas DeOrio. He has this segment called the Ultimate Rape Reviews.
Why does it matter if she messaged first? She wasn't a decoy, she was an actual minor.
No, okay, so I'll give you the rundown. Dude, Jidion's argument's so fucking stupid, but Chad doesn't even know what he's trying to say. The claim initially was, because Jidion confirmed this was true at the time, because he didn't know it was wrong, that he invited a pedophile into his Discord server for 7 hours and it groomed one of his fans, right? That's what he thought was true up until, like, super recently. Now he's on a whole tour to tell everybody that everyone's lying about him and the source is him. But now the new version of this story, which seems to be accurate from what I can tell, is that Kayla reached out to EDP on Instagram, and then when the EDP Jidion thing happened, she used that as a vector to tell everybody, oh my god, EDP contacted me. When in reality, she didn't contact him through the Discord server. She did that extra, and she did it to get attention, which everyone gladly gave to her for years, up until it was inconvenient to do so. You understand? So he's saying she messaged first when she lied about it, meaning that she pulled one over on him, and it's really not his fault. Because A, she wasn't found through his Discord server. That was what that conniving 15-year-old was doing. And B, she lied about the evidence, which means it's not his fault they couldn't get the conviction, because the 15-year-old is a lying clout chaser. That's what he's trying to say. That doesn't help him, though, because he worked with a 15-year-old and invited a pedophile into his Discord server. So, like, it's a huge waste of time. Me explaining that could have been better spent, I don't know, doing hardcore drugs. It'd be more productive. Yeah, it's literally none of this matters.
What the fuck is wrong against the black person?
Dude, it's so funny to watch him actually talk about, like, normal about this.
After the contest, Jidion's community manager inside added me on Discord and
dude, I'm fucking dying. This is my manager. It's community manager, meaning like head mod. I don't know if he's a head mod, but it's a moderator.
Sent me a friend request, which was a bit odd considering that he wasn't even in charge of paying me afterwards. At the time, I was a big supporter.
What do you mean paying me afterwards?
Supporter of Jidion.
Oh no, she does think it's a manager. I apologize.
And spent a lot of time in his Discord server.
Wait, why was she paid at all? Where did the money come from?
Wait, hold up.
Definitely watch the full interview with Kyla. Her story doesn't change. It was just edited weirdly to seem otherwise. Really? I might not be tonight, though.
Can we just call him Jay, idiot now?
I don't...
True.
That doesn't sound right. No, hold up. Let me call Inside. I haven't talked to Inside in years. No. Because why would Inside just add you out of nowhere? You hit him up to tell him, yo, Inside.
Oh my god. Bro, nobody wants to answer. The Keem didn't answer. His moderator doesn't want to answer. So I guess he has a good relationship with this guy. Must not have been on bad terms.
Hello? Bro. Yo, text me.
Oh, this is so embarrassing. Nobody wants to answer his calls.
And as embarrassing as it is to say, I frequently joined public voice calls. One day, I noticed that Jidion had allowed EDP445 into his server for an interview. I didn't initially know who EDP was, but I had heard he was a public figure involved in some drama through ex-friends. Since I was young and naive,
it's like, dude, she's an opportunist. Okay, yeah, sure, great.
I assumed that if he were truly dangerous,
she's 15. What do you expect?
Jidion wouldn't have allowed him in a server filled with.
I can't believe that 15-year-old didn't handle this in a more adult, mature manner. I'm frankly flabbergasted.
Mostly minors. But now, looking back, it's clear some creators constantly want to put their audience in danger.
Oh my gosh, bro.
In Mike interview, she claims that she got invited to Jidion's server before the EDP failed interview. I think that's consistent here, right?
I don't even know why she's doing this, bro.
I've made enough money. I'm never doing a pred catch again. It's so funny.
I've seen this video a year ago. Chat. She messaged EDP first. How?
First we had TanaCon, now we have a minor and predator meet and greet hosted to you by Jidion. It's also worth noting that my Instagram account was linked to my Discord profile, and some people believe that's how EDP found and messaged me. At the time,
that's how some people believe EDP found and messaged me? No, that's what you told me. You see, listen to the...
No, you don't understand. Future Jidion told me that, like, she's just likely mistaken because it's been a few years, you know?
Word choice.
Dude, he's such a fucking little conniving piece of shit, isn't he? Because, like, if he was like this, I don't think that would necessarily be bad. But the fact that there's 1 month difference between these clips and he's an entirely different person on them is so funny.
She said, she told me, chat, that's how EDP found and messaged her. Oh my god.
I wasn't fully aware of his background. At first, our conversations seemed normal. When I asked if he was actually a predator, he said it was all fake for content and he was paid to act as one by Alex Rosen. Soon, his messages became emotional and inappropriate. He even started bringing up suicide. I now recognize this was done as a manipulation tactic to make me feel obligated to engage with him.
Keep in mind, chat, she was talking to him, I believe, 5 days before. It might have even been longer. But before I even knew about it, she had been talking to him for a while.
So he said 5 days before he even knew about it. That's my problem. Do you see the little fucking slippery shit this guy pulls? What does 5 days before I knew about it mean? Did he know about it the day EDP was invited to the server? No, because he probably would have kicked EDP before 7 hours, right? That doesn't make any sense. Was it 5 days after EDP joined the server? Like, what? Where does that timer start? He says 5 days before he knew about it. Where's the, like, is there evidence that he found out that same day?
Hold up, Inside just texted me back.
Yeah, because the moderators already knew, right? So that starts the clock differently.
Let me. Yo, what's good, Inside?
Hey, what's good?
Yo, and also, like, he's not my mod anymore. We're still cool, right, Inside?
Yeah.
Okay. I just don't want anybody thinking you're on payroll or you have any incentive to lie for me. So,
No, yeah.
I'm finally addressing the Kayla stuff now that she's 18.
Oh, shoot.
Dude, what is this? How long were you preparing to go off on her?
Okay. So, Inside, who added who first? And I'm talking about, like, between you and her.
Like, who added, like, pinged her?
Yeah. Who messaged who first between you and her?
She hit me up first, and she hit me up in call, and she was like, hey, by the way, join call. I pull up the call, and she's like,
Wait, that's not... Okay. Did you send her a friend request first? Join call means join public VC chat. She's saying that you messaged her. Like, privately messaged her first. No? Am I wrong?
well, check out these DMs between me and EDP. I'm like,
Maybe
oh, shoot,
that
this
was
is real.
off. I don't know. It just seems like everybody's talking around the issues.
Did she delete the messages between you and her as well?
I haven't looked.
Do me a favor and pull up the messages and send that to me on Discord whenever you get a chance. But what when you told me about it, what was the first thing I said when you told me about it?
I think you wanted to like make sure it was the real EDP that was messaging her and it was all real, right? This was like a year, 2 years ago.
3 years ago.
I don't remember exactly.
Almost three.
Dang, bro.
It wasn't the first thing I wanted to
she says he sent a friend request first.
make sure was that he messaged her first.
Yeah, you were trying to make sure of that first. But from what the DMs that she sent to me, and I think I forwarded them to you, and she also sent them to you as well. It looked like he messaged her first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is literally nothing. I want to get back to when he's watching the video. I don't care about that combo.
User, and I added, and this was her, but she deleted it.
Dude, you know what also is like a crazy thing too? He's acting like she deleted all of her messages, but she left the messages and deleted the account. Like, all of her messages are still present. It's like, oh, she's crazy. She deleted all of our DMs. But, like, you kind of have the DMs, no?
Deleted it.
That's, like, her account. Like, that's a message, right?
She deleted...
This is sped up, yeah, because, like, this is to save time. It's on 1.5 right now. I'll put it to 1.25, so it's less jarring.
Then she deleted all the messages.
Oh, no, she deleted all...
I'm not seeing her...
No, she... What?
And then she deleted all the messages.
Yeah, I'm not...
Hey, Jidion, I didn't realize how bad the comments would be. Can we not have the video posted? I don't think it will help the situation, but I mainly want to say thank you and God bless you. These are the messages. She didn't delete them. Okay, I appreciate your reply, bro. I'm grateful that you even gave me a second chance. I don't take that for granted. I just want my mom edited out of the video because my mom thinks it's taking away from the reason the interview... What? These are all the messages. She didn't delete the messages. Hey, Jidion, I really don't want the interview to be posted. I just want it between you and I. It's not because of the comment section. I really just didn't want the interview posted. Hey, Jidion, I prefer if you take the old video and the interview down, but if you want to keep the old video up, that's cool. Please take the interview down. I don't want my job seeing it. It's giving me more coverage again. Do you think this looks good? I mean, I know he jumps off the page here, but... Why is he in a group chat with Autumn or Piquet? Dude, I see watches, and I just like, whoa.
Seeing her... The only thing that I see on my end that I can find in any group chats is it says deleted user for me.
Discord deletion doesn't work like that? Yeah, you have to use redact.dev to individually delete every message. You can do it automated, but that's not what she did. She just deleted her account. Her messages are all intact.
Wait, hold up.
This is her.
Or at least they look to be, based off what I've seen.
I went back and saw a group chat with deleted.
Yeah, he keeps saying that she deleted all the messages. I just kind of took his word for it. Doesn't seem like that's very accurate.
User Skeeter Gene and you.
Hey man, I know the.
Yeah, she sent these. Yeah.
Wait, this is.
It's deleted user now. I can't see anything now.
I was gonna say this is Obi.
I don't think I ever DM'd her personally. It was always in a group chat with you and Skeeter. I don't think I ever.
Oh, so that's not. Is that not her? I don't know who Obi is.
Physically DM'd her personally.
Hold up, y'all. This one is Obi.
Oh, that's not
so
her.
Let me find.
Maybe she did. Bro, okay, maybe she did delete the messages. We're just wasting time. Let's see if he doesn't find them. He's just watching the video now. Never mind. Ignore all that. He just doesn't know what he's talking about.
When I realized something was wrong, I spoke to a moderator in Jidion's Discord server, who happened to be someone I was kind of besties with at the time, but for her own privacy and safety, I won't say her name. I explained the
I have no idea who she's
situation,
talking
and soon everyone in the voice call started asking questions. Someone told Insight about what happened, and he ended up joining the voice call as well, and asked me if I wanted to be bait. This led to a group chat with Jidion himself, where he
Again, she's not like substantiating any of this.
asked me about my experience with EDP445.
I highly doubt he asked you if you wanted to be bait. And besides, you were already talking to him. What, like, why would we use you as bait if he hit you?
Dude, why would you talk to her at all? You don't get to ask questions like that if you're talking to her at all while she's talking to a pedophile.
First.
I also believe Jidion recorded my conversation with him in this specific group chat. However,
I did! I told you I was recording it! Oh, she knows. So if she knows I recorded the...
I don't get it. She said, I believe that Jidion recorded the phone call. And he's like, yes, I told you that I did. Then that's true?
conversation. Why would she lie? I don't get it. Jidion, where's my what? Oh my gosh.
rather than treating the situation seriously, Jidion saw it as content. He even attempted to involve other content creators like FaZe Rug.
I did not.
Oh, where did the FaZe Rug thing come from?
See, that's content. The reason why I hit up FaZe Rug is because...
Oh my god, wait, FaZe Rug was hit up. This is new.
FaZe Rug hopped in the call as well. He gave his, like...
Wait, FaZe Rug was... What?
He was like, oh, I hope you're okay. FaZe Rug wasn't going to be a part of the catch, but he promised us that he was going to get us in touch with his police connections. The only reason I hit up FaZe Rug was because he lived in San Diego.
I thought she was lying about that.
She lived in
Do you really hate Jake Paul?
San Diego, and from the messages that she sent us, EDP was trying to meet her in San Diego. So I hit up the most famous person in San Diego because I knew he would know the cops there. And I even have the phone call recording with the cops. That is crazy. She's trying to...
Bro, they had a crack team of investigators working this story.
Twisted, like, I'm just
so embarrassing, bro.
Thinking about content when I hit Rugs up for information about cops.
In my situation, for clout, since FaZe Rug lives in my area. They collectively never once told me to go straight to law enforcement, and instead, they started bringing up ideas on how to do a sting operation on EDP445.
I literally talked to your mom.
You don't even know that. You said you hoped it was just... Oh my god.
Are you going to say how I talked to you and your mom at the same time? And I was adamant that I wanted to talk to you and your mom?
There was ideas of catching EDP445 at SeaWorld or at a nearby hotel. I suggested SeaWorld because I thought it would be smart to use a place that discreetly had metal detectors, just in case EDP445 was carrying a gun.
No, yeah. Because she sent us voice messages where he was talking about, like, if it was a setup, that he wanted to shoot her.
DMs, dude. There's no need to.
Thank you.
Bro,
Thank
my
you
word
so
is my
much.
bond, okay? Okay, fine, I'll show it. Fuck you, Nicholas DeOrio!
You gotta actually
Maybe
think
Jidion
about that.
actually does work for the Illuminati.
You have to consider it. You have to consider that as a reality.
Her and everybody there. So,
Nicholas,
Hey, thank you.
The goat. Thank you for the $5, my
Bro's
man.
talking like he needs a plug to talk to the police. Like, you're not buying meth. You're going for a predator. Yeah.
we were like, let's try to get him somewhere in public where he cannot bring a firearm. That is the whole reason why we met him at the
dialysis clinic.
Dialysis place. That's why we met him there, because we found out that you can't bring weapons there. But we didn't.
What does that mean? He could have a gun in his car. Like, what is happening?
What? Chat, we didn't want her, bro. We wanted her to give we wanted her to give us her phone number. She would not give us her phone number. I was like, bro, you can keep, I said, just tell him that your phone got lost and you got a new number. She wouldn't even do
Bro,
that.
why is she, like, walking you like a dog? What is this, dude? Oh, she just wouldn't give it to me. Okay, well, then don't work with her then, if she doesn't want to follow the basic rules. Again, you shouldn't have been working with her to begin with, but she doesn't get to tell you no. You're the fucking grown man.
But luckily, we have it all recorded.
Jidion on a phone call even told me not to report anything to the police because a private case was being built up behind the scenes. Trusting them as a 15-year-old who knew nothing about the law.
I think you should just drop all these phone calls, Jidion. Maybe it makes you look good.
So, I'm telling
I don't really think that's in the cards, but I would just love to hear the real shit.
you not to go to the police, but I'm also asking you to give us your stuff.
Here's the thing. He's a slippery motherfucker at this point. I would say this is probably not true. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on it. But at this point, I don't know. It seems like he talks himself. Jidion is kind of sly with what he concedes to and doesn't concede to. He doesn't always answer the question directly, and that's something that I've really picked up on. He's a little weaselly.
I don't get it, bro. I don't get it, bro. You going to the police wouldn't have done it. I genuinely, it wouldn't have affected anything if you went into police. Looking back on it, the first thing you should have did was just go straight to the police.
Oh, dude, the veil of hindsight is strong with this one. But then you wouldn't have gotten to talk to FaZe Rug.
Never prevented you from going to the police. Kayla, why are you lying? We never.
Dude, in hindsight, after we blew this entire thing up and looked retarded and fucked everybody over and potentially in the future ruin our reputations, I think in hindsight you should have just gone to the cops. That means a lot, Jidion.
Never told you, Kayla, don't go to the police. You never wanted to go to the police. You wanted to give it to us, but Kayla, you wanted to be involved.
How do you blame the 15-year-old for this? Look like dead in the camera. Also, it's so funny that, again, I have to keep drawing back to this. I think she might just be mistaken. It was years ago.
You wanted to be involved. You wanted your face in it. You wanted to be known as the girl who caught EDP.
Wait, I thought that... Dude, did he just say that here and he acts like that's not what happened in the other video? This flies directly in the face of his new video a month later, right? Am I crazy? Now he's just like full send.
You wanted your face in it. You wanted to be known as the girl who caught EDP.
Yeah, he just straight up like walks this back.
And the only reason why I didn't think you were clout chasing was because he messaged you first, or at least I thought he messaged you first.
This is insane.
I didn't question it. They also...
This is an entirely different person, the guy who made the defense video.
Instructed me to keep messaging EDP, which was incredibly draining, and pressure him to show up at a specific time and location to conduct a sting operation.
We never pressure her to keep messaging. Chat, I don't know how many times I can say this.
I don't even believe that he did this, to be clear.
Be honest, put a W in the chat if you believe me, yes or no. Why would we make her keep talking to him?
Why would you talk to her at all? Why would you even involve yourself if she's still talking to him? Like, you're putting liability on yourself, no? And that's just, like, legal issues.
When we could have easily just got a good decoy to do it. Genuinely?
Oh.
A good decoy to do it. Genuinely?
Dude, that's the best genuinely I've ever heard.
Genuinely, she's 18 now, y'all. This is why I'm talking about this. Genuinely.
Is this like his lying word?
She would not give up the number. She would not give up the number at
Then you should have worked with her, brother. It's on you. Sorry, that 15-year-old really took you for a ride.
At all.
I wasn't allowed to...
You got outsmarted by a 15-year-old, you pathetic wretch.
...report anything to the cops until the day of the sting, which also...
This is so embarrassing.
...also happened to be on my birthday. And let me...
Bro, that isn't even the case. So, we don't want you to go to the cops, but you can go to the cops on this thing. That's not what happened. We were going to...
What was he supposed to do? Tell the 15-year-old no? That's unheard of. It's never been done before.
Go and catch him, but then the SVU detective said that there needs to be a police case filed for him to be arrested. And we were like, okay, go on and go to the police right now. So it was like a last minute thing. We thought we would be able to get him arrested with just the chat logs.
But why? But why? Wait, why would that not be something? Why would you rush this? This is some... we really want to do it the right way. That's why I brought Skeeter Jean in. Bro, at the 11th hour, we found out that we wouldn't get an arrest, so we rushed you to the fucking police department at the last possible second. These guys are, like, lethally stupid. They're really dumb people. This is insane.
And so we went there with the mindset of, we're going to go there and get him arrested with the chat log. But then when the SVU detective told us that, we saw no biggie in it. Then she said, don't say anything about the case before he gets arrested. And I just showed you guys the live stream. Hold up. Chat, if I was such a clout fiend, why in this live stream?
Why did I not leak it right here? And this is crazy.
And gave him the messages to expose him. Because I wasn't going to be showing you.
Let me just tell you, it was the most awkward birthday ever. Having to talk to two very conservative male cops who were breathing incredibly hard and heavy while reading the text between EDP445 and I was definitely not on my bucket list for my birthday. And now I realize the reason they would...
Dude, he wants to say something and talk some shit right here and doesn't know what to say.
Chat, we didn't catch him on her birthday. We didn't catch him on her birthday. Wait, why is she lying about that? He was supposed to drive up to San Diego on her birthday, but then he ended up flaking.
Okay, but if you told her at the last possible second that you needed the, wouldn't this be I don't know, whatever.
So I got a private investigator to just get
Wait, liar, you said in the doc?
his whereabouts.
Wait, is that... Yeah, I thought that's what he said. Oh, the story is just not being kept up here. Uh-oh.
And we found out the dialysis center that he frequents at, and we confronted him there. Because he canceled. Because he was too scared to meet her.
Was to prevent their content from being ruined or interfered with. Eventually, I was given permission to post my own video about EDP445 to raise awareness about my situation.
No, you didn't. Dude, I am the EDP victim. What is that? Bro, what the fuck is that?
You were given permission.
Yeah, I don't believe that happened.
Expose him as...
Wait, that doesn't even... Finally, I was given
permission. Dude, Jidion watching this 16-year-old Clout Chasers video being like, dude, this doesn't add up. Shit, man. Maybe you should have, like, I don't know, had some fight or flight when you were talking to her back then and she was selling you a bunch of bullshit. Or maybe you did. You didn't care. I don't know.
Mission? Chat.
Video about EDP445 to raise awareness about my situation and expose him as a babysitter.
This is the fun part. It's like, oh, dude, she's lying, bro. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what 15-year-olds do. 15 and 16-year-olds lie for attention all the time.
Video gained attention within 3 weeks, receiving a lot of mixed reactions.
So I'm looking at it like this. So it's been 3 years, and
dude, their plan. I can't get over this. Their plan was to get her to go to San Diego or whatever to confront. It was to get a decoy or whatever to be around for Kayla and to hunt him there and present the chat logs. EDP falls out of that and doesn't get involved while Kayla's forced to file a police report at the last possible second. And then Jidion and Skeeter Jean thought, oh, okay, we couldn't confront him in the act like Alex Rosen, so we'll just go to a location we know where he's at, read him the chat logs, and call the cops. There it is. We got him. Like, I don't know what he was thinking.
Reactions.
So I'm looking at it like this. So
it sounds like amateur hour, like Chris Hansen said. Funny enough.
3 years, and why would they give you permission to talk about the case before he was arrested?
They wouldn't. She's probably a liar. She was 15.
Kayla, you texted me and said that the FBI came and took your phone.
Turns out the FBI is involved. Jidion had to concede that yesterday, so this ages poorly too.
And that they were investigating it. You made me look like a dumbass when I was doing my EDP watch reaction.
Turns out you look like a dumbass because of you, and she was telling the truth on that one.
EDP reactions saying that the FBI was looking after him or investigating him, closing in.
Yeah, seems like they were. Maybe not closing in, but...
However, Jidion and his community manager inside were mad at this. His mods in his Discord...
You wonder why I was mad that you went public? Oh my god.
Wow, I'm actually shocked he'd be mad about it. I figured he'd be kind of happy.
Hey, bro, I was mad, but all I told her was, yo, why did you go public with this? And she said,
wasn't the public thing an interview, not a video? I thought it was an interview with a YouTuber.
Oh, I got the okay. Hold up, chat. Hold up, chat, man. Oh, man, bro. We gotta get the free.
Verizon Wireless, your call.
She gave me, hold up.
No longer in service.
I texted her September 8th, 2023. Can you send me the case number, please? She sent me the case number and she sent me the detective. And I said, what's the status on it? She said, called them yesterday. They said it's under investigation. And then people in the comments were like, California protects pedophiles a lot. Under investigation. Good to hear. September 11th, 2023. Talked to the detective today. She says she's forwarding the case to Vegas. She also saw your Insta pic. So wait, hold up. She said that she had to talk to 2 male detectives, but now it's a female detective.
Wait, what do you mean she saw your Instagram pic?
It's hard to remember your story over years. Chat,
Dude, wait, that's the line he says, like, genuinely in the new video, and now he's saying it sarcastically here. That's funny.
Now it's a female detective. It's hard to remember your story over years. Chat.
You can literally see, this is the exact line he's using in his new video to try to, like, garner a bit of sympathy and sound like a reasonable adult. Here he says the exact same thing with the intent to shame her. That's very funny.
The guy doing the EDP documentary told me that her manager told him before they did the interview that she has a problem with telling the truth. That is what her manager said.
No, you don't understand. She's just misunderstanding something. It was a long time ago, right?
That she has a problem with telling the truth.
No. In your new video, you said it might just be a mistake and that she might not have remembered correctly.
So,
dude, what a pussy. Just say what you mean, bro. It's so embarrassing. Watching him flail around like an idiot. Just say that she's a clout chaser. Say that you believe it. The manager was probably a real mom. Doesn't this paint the entire video we just watched in a completely different light, knowing how he actually feels about this? And how he kind of just, like, throws a softball version of it on his channel as a defense? Like, if he can't genuinely share his actual thoughts, why should I take anything he says in the video seriously?
Hey. She texted me August 27, 2023. Hey, I don't know if you're going to see this, but I'm pretty sure you can post the EDP thing as long as you don't show the address of the dialysis center or say you know where he lives.
You don't think that people are going to locate the dialysis? Okay.
And I said, why you say that? Because cops don't want you to show his address. Like, say that you don't know where he lives so that you can catch him there and he won't run off. But everything else is fine, apparently. Have you talked to the detectives? I said, nah, I haven't talked to them yet. I never got a single call from them. And then she went public with everything. And
it sounds like he's more mad. I'm not even kidding. And again, I'm not saying this is definitive. This is my opinion. It sounds like he got more mad that she got the story out before him and he didn't get to break it.
I don't know.
But again, I don't know.
Why?
Maybe that's just me being cynical.
I never called the number that she sent me. I just always just waited. And then I guess when she told me that the FBI was looking at it, I was like, oh, well, no.
Yeah, so why didn't he call the detectives? These are all the easy questions. Why didn't he call the detectives? Why didn't he report this to the police when it happened, or when he thought it happened in his Discord server, with his moderator knowing about it? Why did he continue talking to her at all when she didn't, like, follow his basic instructions or requests? Why did he sit there and kind of let her dictate this predator catch? If he doesn't make content like this, why did he choose to go full send on this one? There are just so many questions you can ask that don't have good answers. And we're not really, I could tell you why. I could tell you why. It's like the guy from Destiny. Like the speaker. I could tell you why. But that's another time.
The reason why I never called was because she said that it was going from freaking San Diego to Vegas. So I'm like, okay, I gotta wait from some Vegas. Oh my gosh, bro. I don't know how I believed it, man. She gave me the runaround so bad.
Dude, oh my god, that's a brutal confession. That's a fucking brutal confession. Oh my god.
I don't know how I believed it, man. She gave me the runaround so bad.
She gave me the runaround so bad.
Server even started shading me, and Damod
oh my god.
Rachie called me a clout chaser. Skeeter Gene even charged people $70 for his own EDP video, which I had advised him not to do over iMessage, and if he was really in need of money, to post it on YouTube or an alternative platform to double the money.
Skeeter did not post it. Skeeter posted it for free on his locals. All you had to do was just make an account. I never called was because she said that it was going from freaking man. She gave me the runaround so bad.
Server even started shading me, and a mod by the name of Rachie called me a clout chaser. Skeeter Gene even charged people $70 for his own EDP video, which I had advised him not to do over iMessage, and if he was really in need of money, to post it on YouTube or an alternative platform to double the money.
Skeeter did not post it. Skeeter posted it for free on his locals. All you had to do was just make an account.
So where did the $70 come from?
He never, I was like, yo, Skeet, man, do not post it for money.
Why was Skeeter Gene gonna so wait, this confirms that he was talking about doing it for $70. What the fuck? This is a conversation you had to have with this guy? Dude, this Skeeter Gene guy is like evil. What the fuck?
Skeeter's video was completely free. Nobody ever paid a cent. It was on his locals, but he made it free. So
he made it free, or it was always free? What was the 7? Wait, why did you say, bro, you can't charge for that? That implies there was a conversation about this.
Video was completely free. Nobody ever paid a cent. It was on his locals, but he made it free. So she's lying again.
Yet he ignored me and left my message on read. To overcome this, I live streamed on my...
Like, that's one that she might be wrong about. Maybe she's even lying about it. Why was there ever a discussion to charge for it to begin with?
Discord server twice the EDP video Skeeter Jean made so that people wouldn't spend $70. And I'd like to clarify that the only money I ever made was from my own YouTube channel and certain interviews I did.
Jidion hypocrisy.
Following this controversy, Jidion suddenly turned to God and started doing Bible study streams, all while wearing t-shirts that said Raw Dog, which directly was a contradiction, as it seemed to mock religion while simultaneously promoting lust. On a personal level...
Okay, none of this matters. But yeah, I think Jidion's kind of like a pathetic loser.
Enforcement, but I will. Chat, let me let you know this. Why would I make her not... Why would I force her not... Why would I tell her not to go to law enforcement when I was going to law enforcement beforehand? And that's why I hit up FaZe Ruggs.
That's a great question. I'll raise you. Why did you talk to her at all about this? Why did you continue to talk to her?
Why? What sense does that make? Hey, you don't go to law enforcement, but I will.
Someone saying I think it was $70 for the first few hours. I mean, it definitely sounds like when he says that's the thing with Jidion, right? When he says, I told him to make it free, or whatever, I told him that he shouldn't charge for it, and he made it free. That could either be Jidion saying that it was $70 and Jidion talked him off the ledge, or this was a conversation prior to it releasing. But Jidion speaks in such vaguities on purpose that you can't tell what he actually means. He's like leaving himself room to correct it later if somebody calls him on it. At least that's my perception. So yeah, that could be true. Maybe it was $70. Maybe it wasn't a lie. Maybe he's choosing his words very carefully. But I noticed that Jidion oftentimes does choose his words very carefully.
Meanwhile, Inside began spreading false information about me to protect Jidion's reputation. He even lied and YouTube began spreading false information about me to protect Jidion's reputation.
Bro. Oh my gosh. Kayla, you messaged him first. I was just thinking, why would a 15-year-old lie and say that EDP messaged her first?
What? Bro. How is it still getting worse? How is it still getting worse? The answer is because she's 15.
First. I was just thinking, why would a 15-year-old lie and say that EDP messaged her first? So I was like, maybe
you're out of your fucking mind.
That's just how he slides in. But the interviewer, he's been doing this interview with EDP, and EDP's been admitted to the most grossest stuff. And every time the interviewer talks about these messages, EDP is adamant that she messaged him first, and that she said something like, "Hey, da 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 da," and then he said, "Sup."
It's crazy that he couldn't even decipher this prior to EDP getting interviewed, and he's taking the guy's word for it initially. That's what got him over the edge, was taking a pedophile's word for it.
And looking back at it, that makes so much more sense that she hit him up. But
dude, are you saying that technically EDP just owned you?
I say, y'all, this was my first prey catch. Like, me trying to get it set up.
You should not have done this.
What's up, Inside?
Yo, I tuned into the stream a second ago, and I do want to say, I don't remember the username of the person, but someone in your server, I was in a VC in your Discord server like 3 years ago. And this was maybe a couple months after the EDP thing started going down, and she said she was one of Kayla's friends, and she said she was in like a call with Kayla, and Kayla hit up EDP first, and just as a joke, see if he'd respond, and then he responded. And this is all just alleged. This is something that she told me. So
yeah, we know this is true now, so it doesn't matter.
His comments. Another YouTuber by the name of Pluvius also confronted him, and all Inside did was switch up the story time and time again. For anyone considering trusting Inside, please keep in mind this man lies about his income on X, so he's not a reliable source at all.
Okay, but you're a reliable source?
Ooh, you're owning that 15-year-old right now, Jidion.
Okay, in this video, you said that you talked to 2 male detectives. But
Turns out it's probably true.
I remember vividly you only talked to one person, but then anyway, you said in the text messages that it was a female detective, and then that she sent it back over to Vegas.
No. She's misremembering things. It's been a long time, Jidion.
Then you told me that the FBI took over the case and they took your phone. And
turns out that might be true.
And that's why you didn't respond when I was asking for updates. Then when you sent me the number to the detective who was first working the case, oh my gosh, I just realized something, Chad.
Yeah, he's like locking and loading on the gender of the cop. That's so funny.
I didn't know this because obviously at the time, I wasn't doing preg catches. Y'all, she just...
Then you shouldn't have did this one.
Sent me, she said case number 2310819.
He just reads it out.
And she said Detective Ruby.
Oh, okay. That's... Jidion. Has he even looked up to see if that precinct has a Detective Ruby before saying any of this stuff? You know the answer's no, right? Like, you know he definitely didn't look it up. These are all things that you probably should have just did research on. If you gave even half a fuck about protecting kids, all this information was available to you at the time.
Bro, she would have... Hold up, let me screenshot. Hold up, chat. I don't want anybody to think I'm lying. I don't want anybody to say, oh, Jidion's telling a lie. Hold up, chat. Hold up, bro. Oh, hold up. Let me get a screenshot. Can you send the case number, please? And this is what she sends me. And you call that number and it's disconnected.
Jidion has since left his own Discord server, so he's not a reliable source at all. Jidion has since left his own Discord server, which is suspicious, and he now spends time with Alex Rosen.
Why is it suspicious that I left my own Discord server? I started a new one. How is that suspicious? Okay.
Who is known for repeatedly using the N-word.
I mean, it could be kind of suspicious, who knows?
Despite not being a person of color, and who also just got arrested for trespassing and public disorder. Jidion also follows Kanye West fan pages, and I'm guessing...
Hey Jidion, you got a problem with that, buddy? Because I remember that you're like really upset about that whole Chud the Builder thing, so I'm just curious if you have an issue with that.
I think that's his inspiration, since they both use God to run...
Or did you need him desperately because he's like good at
Nicholas
this,
DeOrio streamed about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking blackpilled on this shit.
I think the best way to describe Jidion's PDF hunting career is, he is doing the same IRL nuisance BS he was doing 6 years ago. He just found acceptable targets, and if they go to jail, no one cares how they got there.
Thank you.
I just saw
He thought the case number was a phone number?
Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffels appreciated the shout out.
No, the phone number's here. Is this not the phone number? He calls that... Is that a case number?
Nicholas DeOrio. Hey, I actually think you're a pretty funny guy.
It's formulated like a phone number.
Jidion also follows Kanye West fan pages, and I'm guessing that's his inspiration, since they both used God to run away from accountability. Jidion also...
Yeah, it's just nothing. That's like a... You know, that sounds like a line a 15-year-old would put in a YouTube video.
Will I do...
It says case number. Okay, again, I might be stupid on this one. I can acknowledge that I might be stupid on this one. But what I see here is... Case number. That's the case number. Detective Ruby. This is... If this number... I mean, I don't want to show this number anymore if it's disconnected. But, like, the case number is listed as follows. The Detective Ruby is listed as follows. I don't know what I'm missing here. Yeah, it's a number, but he said he called the case number. Yeah, no, it's both of them are here.
It's not...
I know it's funny to think that he thought the case number meant the phone number to find out about the case, but I don't think that's true.
You watch. I won't deny the fact that I try to be a businesswoman when it comes down to opportunities, but at least I don't step on others to get there, and if I do, it's unintentional. People
You're like 15 or 16, shut the fuck up.
Okay, but I can't react to this no more, man.
Not enough people have told this girl to shut the fuck up, and it's very obvious.
I can't react to this no more. Jidion letting someone like that into a community with... Oh my gosh, man.
What? I thought you conceded that. You just gotta be humble about it. Like, why do you have to be this fucking YouTuber?
It's crazy.
Why don't you just tell the truth?
Craziness, man. Craziness, bro.
She's annoying as shit. Yeah, 15-year-old girls usually are. 16-year-old girls usually are.
But yeah.
Again, every single issue that you have with her video could just be chalked up to the fact that she's a child. So, yeah. Is she a clout chaser? Probably. Did she lie? I imagine she did. And whose fault is that? It's the guy who's working with her for fucking no reason after she's ignoring all of his directives. in all of his requests.
Chat, man, I'm ending stream. This is ridiculous. This is crazy. I'm sorry, like, the stream spun all the way into this, bro.
This is so embarrassing.
He kind of started spiraling.
I low-key started spiraling.
But, I'm very protective.
Why would he get humble? He's not like a man of God, is he?
When people...
Funny. Good one, Jack.
...lie on me like this, you know? So, yeah, man.
Is he gonna cry? Wait, is he about to cry? Is he gonna ult? Listen to that.
So, yeah, man.
He looks like he's gonna cry. He probably realized he just sat there and said, like, damn, dude, that 16-year-old really took me for a ride. That's so embarrassing to admit that you got played by a 15 or 16-year-old.
And the crazy thing is, man, is even though she messaged him first and initiated everything, she's still a victim.
Dude, he sounds disappointed. Why does he sound so disappointed about that?
First and initiated everything, she's still a victim.
He sounds upset.
But she never went to go report it. And
it turns out, this is so funny because he now knows definitively that she did. This is so fucking funny, bro. He sounds disappointed to confirm her victim status there. I guess that's more of an accurate version of what I meant when I said that. But, dude, since we've done this, there's been an update, right?
Than an actual pedophile.
What?
Hold on, let me find this real quick. Yeah, since we've covered this, there's been an update. That's so funny. FBI. Dude, dude, I don't, now watching this back is great.
And also, not only was there a report made, but I confirmed with the police station that this case is currently with the FBI.
Dog, this is literally fucking 2 days ago. This is August 11th. This is literally like 30 hours ago this was posted. So he now knows, after going on this whole rant, after leaking the case number publicly to people, that it was actually real the entire time. That's so funny, bro.
That's the thing that sucks the most.
Yeah, it's the thing that sucks the most, buddy, but it's not true.
Is whatever, you messaged him first, you're still a victim. You were only 15 years old when he did all that. But now you're 18. You're legally an adult now. You should be thinking way smarter.
Why? You were 21, you fucking retard, and she fucking took you for a ride, bro. What do you mean you should be acting smart? You made every wrong decision, and you're older than she is. You fucking pathetic, wretched freak.
And she kept on lying. I'm in the stream, y'all. I'm out. Y'all be safe, man.
Oh, brother. This guy stinks. And that's the ending. Wow. Oh, man. That's so bad. That's here after the documentary. Oh, dude. Yeah, this is... His defense for inviting a predator to a server with minors is like, well, none of them got groomed, so we know so far. That's his defense. His defense is like, well, nothing happened, so I guess we got lucky. Oh, fuck me, bro. I only got halfway through my segment. There's more shit that I want to cover. I guess we're gonna let this bleed over to Friday's stream, because I obviously am done. It's like 6 hours in. Oh, God. You should have achieved empathy by now. I am not 30 years old, good sir, or ma'am. I assume Jess is ma'am, but... Oh my God. This is great. This is a part 1. Well, this is like a part 2 of tonight. We just did this for fucking 5 hours. I didn't think this would take 5 hours, but then, Mike Klum uploaded like 1,000 more videos to check out.